And it's live. Hey guys, Gogsy here, and welcome back to Matchday Live. Today, it's the Champions League final, PSG v Bayern Munich, and we've got the lads on the panel. Today it's Ruaraidh in the top half, and we've also got Jamie and Gavla at the bottom. So how are we doing, boys?
Not too bad.
Not too bad, mate.
Bit depressed after yesterday, but we move.
Quite right. So we're going to put up the starting 11 on the bottom of the screen. We've got a different wee format today because it's the Champions League, so thought why not treat ourselves to a new format. So the PSG starting 11 is as follows: Navas in goal, Kerr, Silva, Kimpembe, Bernat, Herrera, Marquinhos, Paredes, Di Maria, Mbappe, and Neymar. And with Bayern's starting 11 being Neuer, Kimmich, Boateng, Alaba, Davis, Thiago Alcantara, Goretzka, Gnabry, Müller, Koeman, and Lewandowski. How are we feeling about those lineups, boys?
I'm still saying 3-1 Bayern, like.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
It very much seems that both teams are very much going to leave it out all out on the park without trying to be, the mad Martin Tyler cliche. It very much seems like both teams are going to be very, very attacking for the start and should make for an interesting match, hopefully. Although, now that I've said that, watch it be like a boring 1-0 in the 72nd minute or something.
Absolutely.
It's interesting that Marquinhos is now playing and holding midfield, and that Paredes gets the start over Saliba. That's where I'm more interested in. The Bayern Munich team pretty much picked itself after the last couple of rounds. It's the PSG team that's interesting to me because Di Maria obviously comes back in, and then you've got Marquinhos playing holding midfield, which seemed to work for the last 10-15 minutes against Atalanta, and obviously decent semi-final result for PSG, 3-0 against Leipzig. But I think I'm more interested in the way that PSG try and match up against Bayern than anything. But I don't know how you could pick against Bayern other than Neymar and Mbappe. Not another player for PSG gets into that Bayern Munich team.
Yeah, absolutely. I find it quite strange that they've got Marquinhos sit in midfield, but I'm assuming they're playing a holding sort of defensive midfielder role because, I mean, they'll need as much as they can to defend against Bayern's sort of possession style game.
Yeah. In terms of the way that PSG are set up, I presume Marquinhos at times might even drop back and make it a back five at times if it comes to it. But it did work when they switched it, and Marquinhos obviously got one of the goals against that Atlanta. So he's not afraid to get forward, but I still don't understand why your best centre half's playing as a holding midfield player. He's better than Silva. He's better than Kimpembe. They've got Kerr playing right back, who's a centre half. I think it could be a horrible night. I think it could be a horrible night for them because with Gnabry and Koeman's pace and Lewandowski's finishing, this could be frightening if Bayern Munich turn up tonight.
Aye, even with the likes of Davis and Kimmich's pace as well. Like, you can't underestimate the pace on all sides bombing at you from Bayern. Like, because Davis is on an absolute flyer at the minute as well, so you can't rule any threat out when you're playing Bayern Munich. I mean, you can't anyway, but like, especially with that team's just ridiculous.
The other question you've got to ask is, I presume it's going to be Neymar and Di Maria on the wings and Mbappe through the middle with them sort of interchanging between each other. How are they going to keep up with whoever's out on that right-hand side, say Di Maria? He's not going to track back against Davis. It's going to be 2v1 with Koeman every single time up against Kerr down that left-hand side of Bayern, right-hand side of PSG. it could be bad, but then if PSG go out and score a couple of goals quite early on, then the game's going to be opened up pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. I found when I was looking back at the head-to-head, obviously because they don't play in the same country or same league, they don't play each other that often. However, when I was looking back at the archives, they've played each other 9 times. PSG actually has one game ahead of Bayern in terms of head-to-head record, and Bayern's never won away at PSG, but PSG won 1-0 away at Bayern in 1994. That was the only time either side has won out with their home ground against each other.
I wonder, would Ronaldinho have been there at that sort of time, or was that a couple of seasons too early?
No, that was a few seasons before, I think, because I think Ronaldinho played for PSG about 97, 98.
98, that's what I thought, yeah. Interesting.
I just think Lewandowski's going to have a point to prove just because he's been robbed of the Ballon d'Or this year.
Absolutely.
Do you know?
Did you know that he turned 32 on Friday and he was 30 at the start of the season?
That's nuts.
Fair.
That's crazy.
Do you know the one thing as well that I don't think anyone's really factoring in is, in my opinion, Thomas Tuchel is the most overrated manager, period. He walked into a Jurgen Klopp Borussia Dortmund team and did nothing really with it.
Aye.
Left because it was too difficult, and then got the PSG job, which any of us four could walk into the PSG job and do it. You've literally got an unlimited budget, and in the time that how he is still the PSG manager blows my mind.
Aye.
Like the fact it's taken them this long to get to a continental final as well, with the team they've got.
It also goes to show you that while money does mean a lot, this is the first time that either Man City or PSG have gotten there, which is interesting. Considering the billions that they've spent, is absolutely phenomenal that it's taken this long for either of those two teams to make it here.
So that's interesting that there's never been a draw between these two in the 9 games.
But one of them was in that sort of Super Cup friendly tournament in 2018. And then the other games, I'm assuming it's just been Champions League.
Or something.
So there's never been a draw in 90 minutes between the two sides. So
Tonight's going to be the first one. Tonight's going to be the first one. Hopefully it's like a 6-6 draw. With all the way to penalties. And it's like the 34th penalty that wins it.
It's like the third time the goalkeeper takes the penalty.
I'm just want to say now, we've got a maximum of 4 hours on this stream, so hopefully it ends by the end of this.
Several hours later.
Just losing out on the crunch time of the Champions League final.
It's the winning penalty, and then the stream goes off automatically.
We're all just about to celebrate and then bang.
It's like, you remember, did you ever see the video of the World Cup in 2018 when Croatia were in the penalty shootout to go to, was it a final, semi-final?
To go to the semis.
Aye. And there was a video of a Croatian fire station team. They were about to watch the final penalty and then they get called away. And they miss their team going to their first ever semi-final. It was like...
Quickly they jumped up though. Like as soon as that alarm was off, they were up.
Yeah. Although, in all fairness...
It's your job.
Aye.
Although in all fairness, I mean, somebody's life could have waited for the 10 seconds for a foot there. Come on.
Now, speaking of Croatians, the Croatian Ivan Perisic, who scored that goal against England in the World Cup. Well, the fact that he's not starting tonight is a bit surprising for me because he's actually been one of Bayern Munich's best attacking threats in the last few games.
Big John Knox is having a go at you, Jamie.
Harsh on Tuchel, he only joined PSG in 2018. Aye, and he's absolutely wank. He's got Neymar and Mbappe And
Right, no slander, boys.
even in that
Oh,
time,
get the 1-2 up off. Oh,
even in that
get him
time,
booted. Boom, psycho, boom. Look at his comments.
these accents give you the feet. Aye, well, fuck you then. Boom, boom, coil.
You chose to come to this stream. You chose to listen to these accents.
But back to the Thomas
Yet
Tuchel
that
point,
firmly
right?
ruined you.
The Thomas Tuchel point, though, right, is he's got Mbappe and Neymar, right, and even in that time, he's struggled to win League One on more than one occasion.
Aye.
Like, how is that possible? It's literally a farmers' league.
He's bringing another one up. He's in the final in his second year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not really. This is his third season.
Oh, here's another fact, by the way. I've just been messaged in a group chat that this is the first time since 1998 that two league
Duncan
winners,
Maguire. love the
two
boy.
league winners have featured in the in the Champions League final.
That's a brilliant link-up play.
Yeah.
The stream I'm watching is going through like the dynamic duo that is Serge Gnabry and Robert Lewandowski, and
Oh,
You're watching
Just some
a
of the-
stream.
You sound like a farmer, JB, apparently.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, my dad's a farmer, you clown.
It's on the BT Sport
Wait.
YouTube channel.
is it live on that?
It's live
Is it
on the
live on
BT
YouTube?
Sport YouTube channel,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Get him booted
Well,
off
you
your
go
stream,
into
Dante.
Netflix, it's fine.
no, we did one
Hold on, I
anyway.
need to get my charger.
I'm gonna go and tell my dad that actually, because he wanted to watch the game. Right, I'll be back in a minute.
This
Talk
guy's
amongst
trying to get
yourselves
200
and
likes, look.
get-
It's put up about 7 times. This gets 200 likes, I'll go live. It's his second season, not his third. Jamie and Gav are streaming for their jail cell, apparently.
Aye, definitely.
This cunt needs fucking knocked out. Where do you feel, big booming psycho?
Boom, boom, coil. I'll be in the
Boom,
jail
boom,
for saying
psycho.
you're in, you wank.
I'm just calling him psycho because he's a fucking...
Psychopath.
Right.
Imagine
Give us a
being the
second. I'm away
PSG
to tell my
manager.
dad that this game's on.
Imagine being the PSG manager and only having a 77.67% win percentage. That's absolutely hoaching. For the PSG manager.
I'm just saying, if it was Football Manager, I'd have about 95% win record.
Exactly. He's got such an illustrious career with him. He's won 2 French Super Cups, Diddy Cup,
This cunt's like one of those spammers. Like
one French League Cup winner, 1 French Cup winner, and 2 French champions. That's incredible.
What a
That is
guy.
an absolutely unbelievable record. The fact that he didn't even win the French League Cup and the French Cup in 2 of the seasons that he was there, embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
What a miss.
Just me slagging Thomas Tuchel off.
Oh, mate. What a wonderful view of Hampden. Just a
No,
shame
I'm
it's
not.
a shite stadium.
No, I'm not a Hearts fan, pal. That's embarrassing to even think that.
To be fair, you are in claret and maroon, or maroon and
That's
white.
true,
whatever
but
the fuck it is they call it.
it's a Fred Perry top. It's not a Hearts top.
How long until Hearts are actually sponsored by Fred Perry?
Imagine that. I've just got a badge embroidered in it.
To be fair, it'd probably still be better than Castore.
Oh, that's a shambles. That. Did you see they spelled Roof's name wrong yesterday? I know.
Roffy.
No way.
That is
I'm not
embarrassing.
realising. I'm
Come on,
really surprised that they didn't just put roofies.
I know. That'd have been hilarious.
Who's the like title sponsor on the strips for Motherwell now? Because it's not Paddy Power anymore, is it?
It's Paycare. You can't. The thing that I love about Motherwell though is
I've
you can
seen
get
that
it.
they said
You
you
can
can
still
get
buy
it
the
with
shirt
or
without
without.
us. Aye,
I've
because
seen
on their away kit, it fucking ruins it. Totally ruins the strip.
See,
But
last
you get it
season-
without, and it's smart as fuck.
See, last season though, I did think it looked a bit daft that there was like it was perfectly like designed to have just a sponsor across that
See,
middle
that's-
section,
That's
and there
yeah,
was nothing there.
that's just It's like these though. Like we've always had the claret band
Yeah.
since like or we've had some kind of claret band, whether it's a sash, kind of top corner to bottom corner, or like a band across the middle. We've had something like that since probably 60s, omitting maybe a couple of years here and there, like the Adidas kits, which were literally just all yellow with like some red trimming every so often, because that's what Adidas did in the 80s. They didn't do claret and amber. But aye, we've always had that kind of claret band rather than like it's just there for a sponsor. Sorry, that was a real fucking rant about Motherwell kits. I do apologise.
Could be worse.
Moving on.
I'm just glad it's on here to actually speak while I can eat. So that's fine.
We're not doing ASMR anymore, Gogs. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Is this Sporting Lisbon Stadium this is getting played at?
Benfica.
Benfica's.
Aye.
It's the only
Stadium
time.
Light.
It's the only
Stadium
time. It's the only time the Stadium of Light will be seeing Champions League football, probably ever.
Oh! Funny story about the Stadium of Light. I was lucky enough to be in a cruise, probably when I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Go on a cruise.
Aye.
Who's friends?
Okay. You literally are the host of this stream, and I'm here just to bam you up. So fun.
Aye.
Anyway, so we one of our stops was Lisbon, and my dad decided it was a good idea to walk to the Sporting Lisbon Stadium from the port. So we walked for about maybe 4 or 5 hours, and we saw a stadium in the distance. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's the Sporting Lisbon Stadium. Aye, we'll go there." Got closer. It's red and white. Are we sure this is the Sporting Lisbon? Yes, definitely, it's the Sporting Lisbon Stadium. Get closer. Big Benfica crests everywhere. Are you sure this is a Benfica? Like this looks like Benfica. No, it's the Sporting Lisbon Stadium. All right. I've actually got a wee guard
still in the ball. You see that?
Does it?
It still says Istanbul 20 on the ball for the final.
Oh, that's hilarious. To be fair, that's probably been made like 6 months ago.
Oh, aye.
I wonder why
Right, I'm
they chose
interested in the rest of
Lisbon.
your story, Rory. Sorry.
That's fine. That was it. It was just we walked about 12 hours. It was about 3.5, 4ish to find the Sporting Lisbon Stadium, and we ended up finding the Stadium of Light.
Because what is there in Lisbon? There's what
It's
Benfica, Sporting Lisbon.
Aye.
Like who else is there?
nuts.
There's a not junior, but a kind of lower tier team as well, is there no?
There's
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 teams all play in Lisbon.
Aye.
Google's my best friend.
Right. Boys, can I boot this Skyzo boy? Because he just wants to show the game live for some reason. It's on YouTube, for God's sake. Right. You can be put in a timeout. Goodbye.
He's maybe getting a tenner per view. Fair play to him. He'll make $3,000.
Score predictions then.
Oh, right. I've got a list of before we go on the score predictions. I've got a list of teams from Lisbon. So the Sporting, Benfica, Belenenses, SL Benfica, Athletic Club de Portugal.
That's the other one.
Porto? No.
Casapia as well.
Aye, it is Porto.
That's where Porto's from further away, though.
Is it not?
No, Porto's in Porto, is it not?
Aye, Porto's a place.
I thought you just said Porto there.
I said Club de...
De Portugal. Ah.
And there's Club
'Cause-
Orienta.
Is he talking about us, by the way?
What does it say?
Big Virgins United.
Big Virgins United. As my fiance sits in the room. No
As I've
bother.
got 2 babies.
I mean, that's
I did
some
wonder. It
glamorous
sounded like there was
event.
another voice, but I didn't know who it was.
That's just Big EB. The
Cheers for
living
that, Boom
legend.
Boom Coil.
Oh, he's doing that. He done it.
Nah, he's a nonsense. I'll get him booted.
He can do one.
Okay.
That's Big Darren Coyle.
Goodbye.
Aye,
I really hope it was that. I'll just be getting a message from him and Ali now.
Yeah, you can just get to fuck then. Until you've been to Bucharest in Romania following Motherwell. you have not done a proper European trip. Getting approached by fucking drop cop, Robocop motherfuckers and getting escorted into a van.
If we're talking European trips, though, I think Iceland's better.
Aye. See, to be fair, the only reason I talk about Bucharest all the time is it's the only one that I did. Because I was too young. Oh, fuck no, we got humped 3-0.
I got to do Sweden and Iceland when I was younger.
And you did the fucking, what was it, Fenerbahce?
Oh, I went
Besiktas?
Fenerbahce, Galatasaray.
Galatasaray. Fuck that.
The Turkish Super Cup. It was Roberto Carlos's debut for Fenerbahce. I've never been so scared in all my life of sitting at a football ground. Oh my God. The place shakes for 90 minutes. It is just so intimidating. Oh, it was something else, like. That was mental. Like, you're coming outside the stadium and they're telling you, like, if you've even got a colour on that represents any of the two clubs and you're walking by, like, you're at risk and everything. I was like, Jesus, like, what's going on here? Like, wear neutral colours that can't be associated with any of the teams and stuff. It's mental.
I'm just going to wear pink.
I wore a Dunfermline top.
I wonder what the pitch temperature is. Let's see how hot it is in Lisbon.
Right, go on then. Score predictions, people.
3-1 Bayern.
Commentators apparently Darren Fletcher, but no, our Darren Fletcher.
It's Darren Fletcher and Steve McMenamin. The worst commentary duo, arguably, in football.
Still 25 degrees in Lisbon just now.
I'm not going to lie to you. Thomas Tuchel just looks like the kind of guy who would rape your kids.
Yeah, no, I'm not about it.
All right then. Slander.
Aye.
Hey, you should know that there is no such thing as slander in Scottish law.
Oh.
Gogsy. Clearly weren't listening to, what was her name, Sarah? Big Sarah.
Big Sarah Pascoe.
When did I listen in law?
This is true. Go on.
Oh,
hang it.
You to Lewandowski, I name it score first.
Go and get it, Scar. Oh, wank.
They're playing in 25 degrees there now. Fair play to them.
25 degrees isn't much. It was probably 25 degrees in Glasgow yesterday.
Wasn't it for here anyway? We were pushing it all day. Apart from like later on at night. It did get quite warm, but when we were in the park with the Bayerns, it was quite warm later on at night.
Nice high press here for Bayern Munich to start things off, to be fair. And not having them a second on the ball.
Aye. It makes sense because, like, PSG really aren't a good team on the back foot. They'll have been very, very German in their analysis. It'll be everything within an inch of its life. Like, analysing every single player they could play in every single position and how to attack them. Like,
who's going to be the man? Who's going to steal this final? There's always one that steals the show in a final. Who do you think it's going to be this time? I think it might be
Miller or
Davies.
Yeah, this might be Davies' team.
Do you think he's in relation to Stephen?
You wish.
The football brain ginger is back.
Score prediction, 3-1 Bayern, I think.
3-1 Bayern.
I think it's pretty much unanimous.
I'm going to go with a 6-2.
Ooh.
Just double it.
Spicy.
Bikers. Obviously didn't like that ball then, Alfonso, did you? I'm going to go with a 6-2.
There we go. And we'll just...
Jesus Christ. Did that just come through on your screen now?
Just
Jesus. Because I just got feedback there. I was like, oh God, is that what I sound like?
It just started playing. Oh, massive thanks to 1-2 with the $4.99 donation.
That's all right. You can split it 4 ways, Cogsy, obviously.
Aye.
Splitting it 4 ways, aye. What a gent.
That's £1 each, aye.
To be fair, that could get you a 4-pack of cans.
Exactly. Oh, well, aye.
Superb.
Could get me infinite amount of tap water and still have everything left.
$4.99.
Just invest it in my bank, Gogsy. You'll be soon.
Aye. Live off the interest, mate.
Invest it in Tesla. Be like
Aye.
printing money.
Aye.
Aye.
See if you, it was something, I was reading it in the stocks because obviously I work in Barclays the other day. See if you had invested, it was like $100 and it was something ridiculous. I can't even mind the company in 2007, you would be a millionaire now.
Aye.
Uh,
It's like it's like with Tesla. If you like Tesla stock when they first went onto the stock exchange, they were saying that £1,000 worth of stock would currently be worth something like $500 million because of what they initially started trading at.
Aye.
Something ridiculous like that. Like it's the biggest like example of like growth they've ever seen.
Aye. The thing is as well, you imagine getting stocks in something like Zoom in like January.
He's
I know.
back.
Like
He's
this.
back.
Oh,
Big skies.
Oh, for God's sake.
dear me. It's the best thing about being a Motherwell matchday vlogger. Do you want to take this one, Rudy, or shall I?
I'll take it. Nothing.
see,
Back.
I'm reasonably new, so I mean, like, the best thing for me about looking back on your videos when it's been only us is the memories that we made not at the football. You know, like the bus up and down to Ross County away, for example, or running to the toilet at the half-time of extra time because we were all absolutely bursting. And like shit, like random shit like that, you know what I mean? And like it fucking Dingwall as well for the away fans. It's like a 3-hour hike to get to the toilets. It's just
that was a brilliant trip. Missed that.
As I say, like it's all the extra stuff that you can remember because you've been there and you've been filming it and all that kind of stuff, I think. And it just brings up more memories, I guess. But
for Gogsy, it's got to be the clout though, eh?
What clout?
Getting to play football with CJ Novo.
That's exactly what I was going to go with.
Tushy.
Oh, CJ! Oh.
It's a good laugh.
Anyone clips that, I'm fucking finding you and burying your dad.
I think that's worse than what you actually, the action that you did. I'm burying your dad. Right, let me clip that up. Gogsy, get that tweeted out right now.
Get out on the highlights.
Out of context, Rudy Fight Forest. I look forward to it. Although, to be fair, it's absolutely nothing like the out of context Gogsy 99 that I could start.
Oh, no.
What's your favourite Gogsy 99 video? Well,
cheers, Football Prime Ginger. I've no idea what you are or how old you are, and that's a bit weird to be asking that on a stream, but never mind. But thank you for the sub. On the road to 100. 5
Didn't
off.
even sub to me. Ridiculous.
Subscribe to Jamie as well. He's got a channel. Both links are in the description.
The best
Taking it long
Gogsy 99 video of all time
Cinnamon
is
challenge.
the Cinnamon Challenge.
Cinnamon challenge.
Oh,
It's the fact that you're just absolutely bullying Neil as well.
It's the like he's sitting on the ground and he just looks and he goes, "Shut up, Neil." It's the most iconic moment in the history of his channel. It's incredible.
Shut up, Neil.
Aye, I show everyone when they first meet Gogsy. That's the clip that I show them because it's just.
It's the fucking face as well. It's just like.
Do you remember, Gogsy, when we were on holiday and all the Ouija boys when we were at what was the Viking Club beach bar and all
they got recognised.
They didn't came with the new Gogsy fan. I was like, wait a minute, do you cane them for this? And then I showed them the Gogsy crying at Ibrox and they were like, oh, that's how I cane them because they were all Rangers fans. One Dunfermline fan out of them. I was impressed. But they were like, oh no.
You want to dive any more, Mbappe? You fucking nonce.
Wow.
Those pink boots.
Oh, you've got an admirer here, Rory.
Mate, this guy's putting in the groundwork and you've not even acknowledged it.
Boom, boom, coil.
What is his name next to Jamie?
Quite self-explanatory. It's on the screen, isn't it?
Big Gabla.
Gabla.
Oh, we're using our made-up names.
Aye.
Yeah, apparently.
Have you not seen the hit series about him on BBC One? He met a girl from Wales.
God.
And now they've got a few kids and everything.
That's how my life's turned out. It's actually spot on.
It's called Gavin and Amy.
You just got like a fat cousin or some shit that just orders about 40,000 things for the Indian.
I always do, actually, to be fair, somewhere.
No, it's just his brer.
Aye.
Daryl.
It's not even brother, it's brer.
Aye. Yeah,
It's like, it's not a dog, it's a dog.
to be fair, if you're ever in Kirkcaldy, get down to Paul's Chippy and try a doner pie.
Oh, I had them the night that
Oh,
amazing.
by the
Doner
way.
pies.
It's a pie, doner meat and cheese, bit of chili sauce slapped on the top. They're
It's
incredible.
actually on a pie crust. It's amazing.
Honestly, they're incredible.
That sounds like diabetes on a fucking plate.
Probably is, but it was good.
It's a heart attack waiting to happen, but it doesn't mean that it's no good.
It's a heart attack.
Scotland. Visit Scotland. Not only do we have the best sights you'll ever see in the world, we also have fucking comatose-inducing food.
What other country in the world would think, do you know what, a Mars bar's pretty unhealthy, but how can we make it even worse?
Just fry it.
Aye,
Deep
like,
fat fry it.
like we're the only country in the
I've
world.
never even tried one yet.
No,
I've
Aye.
never tried the deep fried Mars bar.
fried butter.
Aye.
Aye,
What
to
do
be
you
fair,
do to a pizza to make it even more unhealthy? Fucking chuck it in a deep fat fryer, eh?
what do you call that? Do you call it a pizza crunch or a pizza or a butter pizza? What do you call it?
Pizza crunch.
See, it depends. Because see, if I was asking for a supper, I would say a pizza crunch supper. But if I was just asking for the battered pizza, I would say like a half battered pizza.
Aye.
I wouldn't just say, "Can I get a pizza crunch?" Because I would be like a half battered pizza. But if I was asking for a supper, I would say pizza crunch supper.
Fair game.
Like,
Skyshow's like just backtracking so fast. Things you love to see.
Yeah, boys, we've got some competition tonight. Like, True Geordie's doing a kick-off live for this game. Dogden's doing a video for this.
but you said competition.
What?
Don't care.
But you said competition.
Aye.
They're English. They didn't count.
True.
Aye.
You 11
Oh,
down.
chance here.
You
Davis in the ball. And
didn't-
fucked it.
You didn't get the same sort of drunken antics from me
Oh,
and Gav and
never mind, ignore me.
cursing and
Oh,
swearing, and you didn't get the same. It's not the same. They're all too political and PG, and
Yeah.
Because they have to be. They've got too many subs and too many young kids watching them and stuff.
they're too big.
Aye, that's the big time.
Oh, coming on the ball. Back to Alfonso.
I mean, yeah, likes would be nice. I'll tell you that. But subscribers are more important than likes.
Are they?
Speak for yourself. Doesn't matter.
I'm
As long
just
as
looking for views at the minute.
Views are the most important thing.
CPM, motherfuckers.
Yeah. And the CPM will just keep going down if we talk about the F word or the C word or what.
That's all right. It's not our.
Really, you're three away,
to
by the
say-
way.
I'm
You're
actually.
3 away. Go on.
Yes. Some
Come on,
boy.
lads.
If I could get a live ticket up, I would, but I've no idea how to do it.
Can you,
Oi, oi.
can you not just go on your like YouTube studio and have all you
Aye.
look at that though?
Aye,
But
good.
as I say, you've got like, is it live ticket apps? Is that what it is? Is it?
You go
What is
live,
it you
guys.
use whenever you like post it of your like fucking?
Hello, Lee. Thanks for joining in tonight.
Hello.
Uh, What do you think of the game so far?
Not too much has happened.
Nah.
Like right up against the.
Oh, that was almost an Mbappe shot on target there.
Gee.
Would have been nice.
Yeah, Social Blade's only showing me at 94 for some reason, which is bollocks. So it must be behind the times.
Is that on YouTube?
Apparently, he's. Wait, I don't even know.
I'll need to
Wait a
subscribe
minute.
to you when I sign back into mine. I've got a new phone.
Wait a minute. I might not even sub to you, Ruaraidh.
Oh God.
Let me see.
That's another 2 potentially. I don't even have a pay. I don't do any of this sort of stuff. So.
Wait a minute.
Oh, he's got 3 in the space of a minute.
You might hit 100 subs right now because the fiance is about to sub to you to be number 100.
Oh,
It's gonna be your 100th sub. Is that it? Nah.
you know what we need to do? We need to do like try and get Ollie on and do like quick flash or something like that over a stream if my camera would focus. I feel like that'd be cool. I mean, if I'm being brutally honest, I'd love that as a 100 sub video. That'd be funny.
You meet it here.
You just need to wait till I'm with Jamie. I don't have any equipment or anything, so I'm always with him.
Lee Barrett says he feels that PSG are the best team so far. I mean, I'd say the balance of play, but they've not really done too much.
Pass the ball, but
There's been nothing. It's just been a feeling out process in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey!
That's you there.
He's there.
Nice.
Well,
Ten.
you're at 101.
Yeah, I was 1.
That's it, 101 subs. You've already made it to
I'd
100.
love to see.
That's something you get on.
This is, now that you've started celebrating, this is where like 5 people unsub.
Oh yeah.
Mate, I've got the sub. I've got the screenshot. That's all that matters.
Aye. 100 people could unsub now, but you've actually hit it already, so it's fine.
They can't take that away from me.
How long
Is
have
that
you?
actually a Hermes patch on the side of that top?
It is a Hermes patch.
I used to work for Hermes up the Hermes.
How long have you been
Mr.
going at
Delivery
the,
Driver Pat.
How long have you
Mr.
been going at the YouTube then?
He's throwing a parcel in a hedge.
My
My first vlog was the first Motherwell Celtic final in 2017. So it was the Betfred Cup final.
That's where I met you. I was
Aye.
there.
So
Didn't even care. There was that many people vlogging. There was Gogsy, Mark, some like Scouse boy who I still name that I didn't ken.
Charlie.
Aye, shout out to him.
aye.
Man Pete. Big
Oh,
Pete.
mind when Preet used to vlog.
Oh, man.
Oh, mate.
Oh, what, save
I'm a
Neuer?
One.
Oh,
Save.
brilliant.
At least
Brilliant
that's
double
what
save.
Neymar shot on target.
Neymar's a wanker.
Even if he is, that's a better
Confirm.
target, mate.
Brilliant save.
Here, what, does anybody
It.
does anybody think why Neil Lennon grabbed him by the throat the other week in that pre-season friendly?
Did he
This is
actually?
all one.
Aye, apparently Lennon grabbed him by the throat when he was walking off. I got told it's because he rainbow flicked 2 players, but I don't know if it's true or not.
Well,
Like,
never-
Such a stupid reason to
Football,
grab somebody by the throat.
football
Hear
friends,
you! What are you doing to my players? Why are you
Yeah,
playing the game properly?
Get big football prime ginger up. He's going to do a match day vlog because he's getting into Motherwell versus Celtic.
Oh shit! Fair play.
I thought it was 700 fans that were allowed.
Maybe with the size of the stadium.
Maybe.
Aye, they can, like, because
They
it's
can
what,
accommodate
50,000?
Yeah.
Aye, so Like, you get 10% in Celtic Park, that's still 5,000 fans, 6,000 fans, you know?
Yeah.
The fact is, as well, Celtic Park has a bigger capacity than fucking Hampden, and that is a shock. Not a shock, a shambles.
Yeah.
Why Scotland didn't take the opportunity to move to Murrayfield and lower the price of tickets, I do not know.
Or even if they were building another stadium, when they demolished Old Hampden,
I remember that.
On you go.
Then you go.
After you.
No, I just
I'm
remember
just
the Hearts game at Murrayfield. It felt like you were watching for like a mile away.
But it's like that at Hampden anyway.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, right, I'm going to say something slightly controversial here. I think I've possibly talked about it on the stream before, but like when they demolished Old Hampden, they had the opportunity, they had the clean slate to just start again. If they were building a new stadium, they could have gone anywhere in the world, anywhere in Scotland. Like, honest, like, hear me out here. What they should have done is built it in Stirling. Right? You've got Inverness line goes via Stirling, Aberdeen line goes via Stirling, Glasgow, Edinburgh, even from East Coast, West Coast, it's easily accessible. It's pretty much right in the dead centre of Scotland. You've got transport routes, everything else, and you could have built what you wanted instead of trying to fit it in where Hampden used to be.
Do you know where I think would have actually been the ideal location? Perth.
Oh, but Perth's a fucking scummy place, isn't it?
But it's perfect.
I absolutely agree. You're absolutely right.
But it would be the perfect location, nonetheless.
It would, but it's the scummiest place on earth.
They should have just built it in Fife.
Aye.
Imagine that, the fucking national stadium in
And
Fife.
then Dunfermline. What they should have done is they should have turned East End Park into a 50,000 seater or a 60,000 seater, and we should have just played it there. Could you imagine Cowdenbeath sharing because Queen's Park didn't anymore? Cowdenbeath sharing their stadium with Scotland. God, even more embarrassing.
Having the stock cars just before the
Post.
I thought it was Lewandowski's goal.
Lewandowski's just hit the post.
Oh!
What
That
a
would have been
touch.
a start to my coup in there.
What a touch that was, Dave.
That's not even on target either, so it's not going to count.
Aye, post doesn't count, does it? Aye.
Nah.
I always find that hilarious in FIFA. If like somebody scored off the post, they'll like have no shots on target and beat you 1-0.
From Fat Champs.
What?
I was 3-0 up at the half time. No shots on target. No shots on target. 3-0.
That's right.
Every goal was posting in.
Oh, mate, that's hilarious. I have to say, when you see the PSG players and you don't see the little eye, it just looks like Merck.
I don't like
right,
the way they've done it.
Did you see Sevilla had thank you the other night?
Aye, instead of being gracias.
Gracias. It said thank you.
Aye.
I don't like the way that they've done it because it is the most horrible font ever. The only thing that would have been worse was using Comic Sans. It looks so shit.
What's this?
They're like, thank you above. And like every other country, it's one word. It's like danka or gracias or whatever. And then for us, it's thank you.
It could have been thanks.
Thanks.
It could have been thanks.
Why?
Neymar breaking here, gives it out to Di Maria. Oh! Di Maria's absolutely fucked it.
He
should have done a lot better. I think he took an extra touch too much.
He should have hit it first time there, let it run across his body.
To be fair, it didn't really have the pace to go across his body and still be able to get some on it, you know?
He thinks he's Bobby Zamora the way he's hit that though over the bar.
Oh.
Right, Skizzle's asking for score predictions even though we gave him right at the start of the game.
Guts, bloody score predictions.
3-1.
3-1 to Bayern.
And that's your score predictions.
Yeah, there you go.
23 minutes into the game.
I feel like we need to have that as a ticker instead of the actual score.
Score predictions.
Hang on.
That's some chance, by the way.
Best away day you've been to? Stranraer. I love Stranraer away.
Oh, it's brilliant. There you go.
The one,
Predictions 3-1 Bayern.
There we go. This is a question we get every stream.
I love Stranraer away.
substitution already been made. Boateng is off.
Boateng's fucked. Oh, that's one of mine. I didn't even get booked. Get yourself booked. Come on.
Get yourself booked on the bench.
Go and that's it. Right. Come on.
I take the fourth official on the way past.
Hi, you can do what Jimmy Bullard did once and get booked for standing in the way of Rory Delap's throwing.
Oh, I remember that.
Jimmy
Or it might
Bullard,
be
what a
Dean
fucking...
Windass.
I love him. I used to be my nickname when I played because I had a long throw on me, despite the fact I was about 3 foot nothing until 16.
You also have a long neck, mate.
Go on. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, very long neck.
He looks
Uh,
fucked. Boateng.
I have to say I got absolutely bodied. I once went to a giraffe sanctuary, got to feed them and shit like that. Put a post on Instagram. The first comment was, "Mate, you look like cousins." I was like,
Right, boys. Score
Hard
predictions for Jamie's team on Saturday.
Hi.
Community
The
Shield.
Community Shield, the most pointless trophy in the history of football, outside the Tunnocks Caramel Wafer Cup.
to be fair, at least for the Caramel Wafer Cup, you actually, do something. You have to qualify and get through rounds. The Community Shield is literally just
Is that the
fuck
one
it, we'll
that's like
have them
Irish
and
Welsh
them.
teams in it?
Oh, didn't even get us.
Is there no
Get me
Welsh teams
started
never
on
getting that
that.
now?
Could you imagine, right, if it was like Connacht Key against
Glentoran in
Glentoran
the final.
at Dumbarton? There'd be about 30 people there, and 15 of them would be the young team for Dumbarton trying to fight with Gogsy.
I would go and watch it just to say that I've seen a Welsh and a Northern Irish team play each other.
Could you imagine? Because it's going to come one of these days. Because the Scottish teams don't take it seriously.
Hope it goes to Starks Park so we can go there and cause shit in Starks Park.
Could you imagine, genuinely, could you imagine, though, if it was like an English non-league team against a Welsh team? What would be the point?
Now, I hope it's an English non-league team against the Rovers and they pump them 4-0. Hooray for so we can go there.
Right.
I don't know if you could show the game live because you get instantly copyright struck by BT.
Who cares? You can show the game live all you want. It's on YouTube. It's pointless.
Absolutely pointless.
Nobody's going to go and watch your stream. So,
Aye.
Just like nobody's
Like,
watching yours.
I
Gogsy,
don't even know how many people watching this one.
12.
Who's got Davies on to be booked?
I've got Davies on to be booked.
He's just been booked.
Super.
He's just fallen over
He's
and
just-
just been like,
he's
you know
just
what,
molested
fuck it,
the
I'm just
boy.
going to grab you.
I
That
can't
was
believe he's
almost
been
like,
booked for that.
it's not
Sunday. Oh, who was it that was just like having a wee cup of the ball sack? One of the Celtic players. Was it not like Celtic Ross County or something like that?
Oh, he got fined for it too, didn't he?
Aye.
Was it not Steve McLean?
Aye,
Aye.
it was. He was proper like that in the when the picture
Aye.
was screenshot. He was proper like that in the picture.
What a shit.
well, then.
Oh!
See my boy Big 1-2, get him up. I rate you, lad.
Ah, yes.
Very
With
nice.
somebody puts in.
Great success.
Mate,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just giving him the 1-2 there.
Big underhead. That what a G.
That was a
Man
nice
United
block
loyal.
for Goretzka. It was a nice block from Goretzka. Gave a
Arsenal.
goal kick as well, didn't he?
Yeah, because they thought it came off whoever's been front of him.
He's just been an oxymoron there. He's not a dafty. He's a watch the dons.
Okay.
Those things are mutually exclusive.
Nice.
I mean, admitting that is the first step to being a dafty. Yeah, PSG are looking good at the moment.
Is this like the 7 stages of grief? It's denial.
But yeah, Bayern haven't been allowed to play as well as they usually do.
Since we've had best away day, let's go with worst away day.
Oh, I'm not even saying mine.
Inverness.
Is yours Ross County by any chance, Gogsy?
It is for that moment.
the infamous
We
vlog that
will
never
speak about
happened. Aye, the vlog that never existed.
Probably Inverness away for me because I think I caught coronavirus that day. I swear I caught. Even asked Jamie. I was driving him. There's a bit deep. I was driving back to Inverness like this.
You could barely. It was mad. Ibrox worst away day.
Ibrox says the worst away day.
He's a Rangers fan.
You're chucked in a wee corner in the arse end anywhere, and you can't see the fucking park.
Yeah, when
Like
you got
that.
smacked 7-0.
It's just a
it 7?
shite ground.
And
7-0.
And when Dunfermline played away at them, a wee 14-year-old boy got a knife pulled on him and his drum stolen off him in Strathclyde Police, despite him having his name and address and everything on it, refused to give him it back because there wasn't enough evidence.
Can I just say, I'm getting slagged off for a result that happened a year ago.
So what is he a Dons fan?
And
Yeah, he's
the
a
fact
Dons fan.
it's the fact is as well, it's thashted.
Aye.
We
That's
thrashed you 3-0. Dafty.
Still need spiking.
And then his next question is merch coming.
Mate, this is the type of point that...
Come on, let the
Penalty.
best get.
Nah,
That's a shot target, though.
he got held there.
Go, you still need spiking to him. Still
This
need
is
spiking.
the type of guy that I met.
It's not different to Celtic Park.
to me getting used as toilet paper.
It's no different to Celtic Park. The only difference for me is Dunfermline have had some success at Celtic Park. I know this was towards Ruaraidh, but like we've had some success at Celtic Park, so I enjoy going
look at
there
that game
more.
last year, but you should have shafted them. And
We
that was
drew one
bullshit.
each with them in the Betfred Cup and stuff, and
Aye.
like, we've won at Celtic Park. We've never won at Ibrox for as long as I've been born. And then the whole incident that happened with the boy getting the knife pulled on him and stuff, I've refused to go back to Ibrox since.
To be fair, I've never been to Celtic Park for that exact reason. I refuse to give them the money for it.
I don't agree with getting charged. Like, for example, it was a Tuesday night the last time I was at Ibrox when that whole incident happened with the knife and stuff, and I think I was £38 for a League One game on a Tuesday night away
That's
at
funny
Ibrox.
as hell. You were away to Ibrox, and I was training for Dunfermline.
Aye. £38 it was to go in and watch a League One game on a Tuesday night.
Awful.
This is a pure reason I go and watch Dunfermline now, because I've got two bairns, and it costs like a shed ton less compared to going to Ibrox. Because the time I drive to Ibrox, I've spent £55.
Thoughts on Stenny?
Is that deliberate, though?
What do you mean?
55.
No. It's like
50
time you
quid.
spent fuel on a ticket. It's like £55, lad. 'Cause I'm driving for St Andrews, man.
The Rangers FC going for one.
Thoughts on Stenny? They're a football club that play in Scotland, and it's an all right away day.
And they pumped the Rovers.
It's an all right away day.
I had a
See,
good time
right.
last time I went.
Stenny,
Last time I played there.
Oakleview. I grew up playing on Oakleview Park. That's where I played both 7s and 11-a-sides.
Did you?
Because I played for Falkirk, and we played.
Aye, 30
Did you
quid
score?
for
Did
a
you score
child's
top bins
ticket.
at Oakleview? Not.
Mental.
No, I did not. I wasn't a certain Gordon Bonus.
£30 for a kid's ticket. It's mental.
Aye.
Some of the prices you've got to pay at away days. I love
To be
seeing
fair,
it.
it's still like it's like 20 quid for a kid away fucking Aki's when you're a Motherwell fan. It's mental.
That's ridiculous. Like,
The last time that I was away at Aki's was when we got put out the Scottish Cup, and it was that Rashid Bingham Rashid Bingham dived, and it was outside the box, and he got the penalty, and it went to penalties, and we got beaten. I think I was £32 for that ticket. You weren't allowed student tickets. You had to pay for an adult. They weren't doing concessions that night.
I mean,
unless you were under 60.
I went to Hamilton Rangers away on a Wednesday night. It was like 31
This is why you keep yourself clean shaven and look like a Bayern. You can get away with kids' tickets anywhere. Not that I'm enforcing,
They look at me and
forging your age.
You're 45. You're only 23.
So it's been a hard life in Fife then.
Oh, aye. I've kicked Dogsy for about 3 and a bit years.
Do I need to choose that?
That's true.
Nah, that's fine. It's been quite a boring.
Book your delivery slot. DPD.
It's been quite a boring 35 minutes so far.
When you read out this comment, do you shout it because it's in capital letters, or?
Do I know what the red shed is? Aye, it's a shed on the Windygates Road down towards Leaving. It's shaped like a bus.
Shaped like a bus.
See, to be fair, isn't the red shed just what happens when you can't be asked actually building a proper fucking stadium?
No, the red shed someone's misses when on a period.
Oh. Oh. Didn't really want that image in my head, thank you.
Yeah, my cash rate has gone up. Has someone else had another shot on target?
Don't know. Don't care. Don't care.
Don't care.
Maybe Neymar.
The technicality of a legend who recommended you.
We're going to have to check Opta for a sec, because I'm up to 28 quid.
Here, I found out why I seen Moisey and St Andrews, by the way. West Ham were training there last week.
Aye, Brighton's going tomorrow as well.
Are they?
Aye.
As if, like, English teams are allowed to train in Scotland, but lower league teams in Scotland aren't allowed to train in Scotland. Like, what the fuck's that about?
How much money they'll be St Andrews Uni will be making off of that? That's probably why.
A lot of bank.
Fair, aye.
And St Andrews Uni St Andrews Uni did a corporate banking with Barclays, so up that. That's a win for me.
All right.
Hopefully,
cool, bro, but I forgot what I asked.
Oh.
Sorry, that was not very nice. I do apologise.
Yeah, that was a poor part of really. £1.
That's not that you subscribe to, you mind.
Mate, I've already got to my 100 and I've got the screenshot. I'm fine. Even if FD unsubscribes again and I never get another one, I have not subs on YouTube. I am happy.
I'll subscribe to you, and I can't remember my login details.
Jesus. 1, 2. I've no idea what you're saying pretty much to me for, but thanks for spelling
hey, come in. It's big gogs, eh? It's big gogs, eh?
Oh, I see how it is.
I see how it is.
I need Lewandowski to score first, Chuck.
I'd probably see. I'd say Lewandowski, but I feel like Napoli's going to score first.
You think so?
Yeah.
Lewandowski.
Nah, I feel like Napoli's going to score first. I feel like
what should be an own goal for like Neuer or some pish?
Yeah, it will be. It'll be the one goal you don't want.
Lemon dog shite.
Yeah, so you seen FIFA's bringing out some bullshit award to replace the Ballon d'Or, apparently.
Really?
Aye, I seen it on Facebook last night.
All right. Yeah, the red shed is just a big shed. I'm very well, Joseph. How are you? You doing all right, man? I hate the top you're wearing, but apart from that, you seem like a sound guy.
Here, I've just discovered that my team that I've chosen in Bulgaria, they wear green and white hoops.
Oh my god. That's both hilarious and tragic in equal measure.
How gutting is that going to be if I go to Bulgaria and the only away top they can get me is the green and white hoops one for Chernomor?
Brilliant.
I'm going to have to wear it. I'll be going a bit with a red and blue tattoo on with a green and white hoop stop on.
Jesus.
I'll do it though. I actually don't care. I'll do it.
That's good part, to be fair.
Well, I've been brought up with an uncle who's a diehard Celtic fan who went to Sevilla in 2003, so
Fair play.
it doesn't actually bother me.
Tells you amazing.
What a G-Jack.
Severe depression.
It must. He spent like he went to New York. I can't even tell they were playing, but it was like a random. It was literally like 6 weeks before the Twin Towers came down. He was in the Twin Towers on a tour with all his Celtic, all his pals.
Jesus.
Jeez.
They played some random American team, and it was 2000. It was 2001. Like
New York Cosmos.
Celtic played when Delbo. Remember Delbo was in the Twin Towers like 6 weeks before it got smashed in. Celtic played some cunt in New York. Who was it again?
Cosmos or something, I think.
It was somebody like that.
You've heard,
The Phoenix Club of Kelly's old team.
you've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now it's Sonic on the Tonic.
I'll have to wait till later to watch that TikTok you sent me.
He's asking for a card. He should be booked.
Wee. This is everything
Mbappe's
that's
asking
wrong.
for a card. Look at that.
See, this is everything that's wrong with European football. They dive and then they're like this. Willie Collum would have told him to stand
that
up.
is a terrible dive. He should be booked for that. So
He's got the cheek to ask for a booking.
The thing is, as well, like, we think Scottish refs are bad. Could you imagine being on the continent with, like, shit like this?
It's
awful.
It ruins football.
Oh, aye.
I'll watch it. Is that loud?
Aye.
I'll watch it later on then.
It's funny, but
Gavin
Oh,
Tanton's
nice big idea. Yeah, I'm okay.
Tanton's not in there.
It didn't quite work out for them there, did it?
Oh, here we go.
Come on, Lewandowski, son. Go on. Go on.
Come on, legging dog shit.
Oh, he's going to have to cross it to you. What a wank.
Marquinhos,
you need books done off, son. Go and do something stupid.
But no too stupid. Otherwise you get sent off.
Aye. Just do like something stupid. Just pull somebody back or something.
Pull a Callum Lang.
10 in a row.
No.
Aye.
No.
I just don't care.
More to the point are
Dunfermline getting promoted.
aye. It's Scottish football's just crap, innit?
Are Bayview Thistle getting promoted in their debut season? Aye.
Scottish football is just it's that like I couldn't tell you the last time I voluntarily watched a Premiership game in Scotland.
You voluntarily
What Dunfermline get promoted though?
Then I would watch all the Dunfermline games. Well, I would go to the Dunfermline games, and that would be it.
He's voluntarily watched Old Firm derbies with Big Gavla.
That's about it. I'll watch the Old Firm just to kind of laugh at them and see if like the only thing that's worth watching Scottish football for is to see if Neil Lennon does anything mental.
Oh no!
like see if he wasn't at like Celtic or when he was at Hibs, I would genuinely not have watched a second of Scottish football. But I just kind of want him to do another aeroplane moment, like in the 5-5 game against Rangers. That was incredible.
Wasn't I at yours that day?
Yeah, we'd been out the night before. You were absolutely hanging, like falling half asleep still on the.
Oh,
on
definitely.
Was that after 2 or 3 Copperbergs?
1.
I think
And
he
a half.
pushed the boat out that night and got to 4. He
He was absolutely
mixed
paralytic,
them.
being sick.
He mixed his drink. I know he had 3 strawberry and limes and 1 mixed fruit or mixed berries.
Rory was
That's very much putting the boat
definitely
out.
I think I
got
went
a
there and had a bloomers as well.
To be fair to him, he did well when he was in Bulgaria.
I held my own and then I just capitulated on my 20th.
Me and Jamie's got the record in Bulgaria. None of us have spewed yet.
How is that a foul?
Where's this referee from?
Probably fucking France.
Let's have a look.
He's probably lied about his nationality. You'll say he's for Cameroon or something.
I think it's
There's
about time that
absolutely nothing in
He's
that.
Italian.
this big
That explains why.
skizzle. Nobody cares about your stand free pish. You support Aberdeen. You're just embarrassing yourself now.
Mate, your guts need to stand free.
It's like,
Why are you on about my guts?
Oh.
Mbappe? Herrera? Oh, what a shite shot from Mbappe.
oh
the
my
fuck is that?
God.
He's pash, man.
But he's the best in the world. Shite. How much Skittles just... Has he just been blocked permanently now?
Oh, Nabry. Oh.
What a... Remember Tony Pulis telling me
That's
he
a-
wasn't good? He was shit.
Oh,
How long ago was that? 4
What did
years
I say? This is going to be a boring 0-0.
you
Like a
jinxed
one
it.
goal.
ago? Jinx
Oh,
this year.
Really?
oh,
This is not the first time you jinxed something.
it's gonna
Oh,
be,
look at that.
it's gonna finish 0-0. That's all you have to say
Oh.
now. It's definitely finishing
come on, that's a
0-0. It's
penalty.
the most boring game ever.
And a penalty.
That
Sure
should
enough,
be a
isn't it?
penalty.
VAR, come on. Yous are like
That's a penalty.
2 seconds ahead of us. It's really annoying.
Nah. There's no enough in that for a penalty for me.
To be fair,
Kerr's
he
just
didn't
fallen.
even say
Koeman's
this.
already half down. He's ran about 3 steps and then collapsed. Nah, no for me.
That's the end of another boring Champions League game.
That's a terrible first half.
Right.
See, Lewandowski just wants his second shot on target.
I genuinely thought there because Lewandowski was like this, and I just like quickly turned around. I thought he was getting the ref the wanker sign there, not going like that. I thought he was telling him where.
Here, Gogsy, get big Rory 5 for a night out.
Aye.
Rory doesn't drink, mate.
You can drink juice, though. That's fine.
Aye,
Mate, I
genuinely.
Genuinely, I drink water, milk, and combinations of the two. I mean, like water and like
Milky
tea and
water.
coffee. Well,
Yeah.
technically,
So-
tea is milk, water,
You've
and
never
a wee bit
drunk
of
Iron Brew
staining.
in your life.
So what about
I call bullshit. You've drunk Iron Brew in your life.
what about an espresso martini then?
Oh fuck no! See, the thing is, I don't like strong coffee either. Like, I would have like maybe 1 shot of espresso and like a flat white or something like that. I didn't take coffee well.
Aye.
Much prefer tea.
So you've never drank Iron Brew?
Nah.
Never ever?
Oh shit!
We're stripping you of your Scottish license, mate.
I can't believe that for a second.
Have you at least had buck?
Nah.
Bucket.
Aye.
No.
I can
Oh,
imagine drinking.
You've surely
I
had
can
Highland
imagine
Spring.
going a night out with Rory with drink in his hand.
Have you had Highland Spring?
Aye.
I was going to say.
The bottled water.
Aye. Or what's
To be
Graham's
fair,
milk?
it's...
Graham's milk. Right.
Nah, mate. Graham's is
That's
overpriced as fuck.
That's
Tesco
his
value. That's what it's at.
name.
I'll get you some fresh
What
milk for the
fucking
farm
shame.
if you want.
I
I'm not
thought
quite sure what you're at, mate.
Yeah, this 1-2 is incredible. John Knox, I thought it was a decent half. John Knox, are you a St Johnston fan by any chance? This guy's brilliant. Get him on the stream. Get him in. This guy's got.
Aye.
That's a good one.
Also, I have to ask,
Banter.
Joseph, what the fuck's this about? Like, I mean, congratulations, but like,
At least you're not going to Sunderland, Ginny, mate. A shite home. Robert Corbin. Although he's away up to shag sheeps.
Yeah.
sheeps, aye. Sheeps.
Plural.
Not just sheep or
No.
plural sheep. It's fucking sheeps.
Come to my
Sheeps.
dad's farm, you get shot by a shotgun if you try and shag the sheep.
It's the
Ding,
plural
ding,
of
ding,
the
ding,
plural.
ding. So it's the sheep as the sheeps.
You're absolutely getting rinsed here for never having iron brew. That's what you should do for your 100 subscriber
Aye.
special. You drinking a tin of iron brew.
Iron Brew review.
It's not even a good one, it's a shit one. It's a shit Iron Brew tape.
Have you ever seen that guy on YouTube? He's called the Food Reviewer, and
Yes.
he takes like 6 bites and then he's like, "It's not very good." It's like, that'll be
Surely you know that after one.
and he'll be like,
It's
"Ah,
not very
crap."
good.
It's a bit shitey, yeah.
Eva tanned the rest of my bottle of Iron Brew last night.
What, gee?
There was like fucking that left in a 500ml and she tanned it.
Shut up.
She's 3-year-old.
For the boys.
John Knox has got.
Iron Brew.
What's this John
Mate,
Knox
I'm-
guy on about?
Don't know, he's a St Johnstone fan.
Apparently.
Actually,
Is it not a Motherwell fan?
what football team do you actually support? I'm intrigued now.
You know a Motherwell fan? I thought you were a Motherwell fan.
I have no
Maybe,
idea.
It's just big 1-2 against them.
You've
What
just been
happened to
pranked.
Motherwell yesterday? I'm intrigued. What happened to Motherwell yesterday?
Motherwell happened. That's what happened to Motherwell yesterday.
Are you now below the Ackies in the table?
Yes.
Are we?
We're second bottom.
Oh, wait, yeah, fuck. Oh.
Who's below you?
It's all right if you
To be
flip
fair, though,
Kilmarnock are below you.
Yeah.
And Livingston.
Livingston are ahead of us.
Nah, Livingston's bottom, I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know. I thought Livingston was bottom.
So if you flip
you
the
sure?
table, if you flip the table upside down, then you are getting European football for back-to-back seasons.
Nah, that
It's
can't
all
be
right.
right. I thought Livingston were
Suppose.
bottom of the table.
to be fair, the thing is as well, right? Hearts thought they were going to win the league in September, and look how that fucking happened. So, if we're down the bottom of the league in September, we're going to be winning the fucker. You heard it here
Okay,
first.
you need to go and review your table. Some Livingston's bottom.
Livy's bottom of the table.
I thought it was Kelly.
Nah, Livy's bottom and then Kilmarnock, lad.
That's even better than I expected.
It's been a dire start to the season.
But
for you
Livingston
guys,
just went and signed Anthony Stokes on a year contract.
Aye.
Tony Macaroni Stokes.
Aye.
Why is it going so wrong at Motherwell now? Is it you can't find a settled 11? Is it too
I
many
think
changes?
It's very
I
much
think
that.
it's because we've been resting on our laurels too much.
Do you know, like the little amounts of times that I did see Motherwell last season, what made you so good was you were so quick down either flank.
Aye.
Like that was your strongest area, was you had pace down either wing. Is it still? I've not watched a second of Motherwell this season.
Well, Seedorf's
still the
actually
same?
getting more game time, and he's been probably one of our best players. Our problem is, well,
You see Seedorf there, right? Is he still with you?
yeah,
Who
Aye.
was the other winger last season?
Hilton, but he's
Hilton.
hardly played
And
because
he's,
he was
Gosh.
lacking fitness. But our problem is we don't have a goal scorer.
Jordan White
we had a goal
made no sense to me.
Jordan White was awful yesterday.
Did you sign that Seedorf permanent?
Yeah,
I didn't even ken that. I thought he was just on loan.
Oh, fair play to the big man.
Okay.
He's a Clyde fan. John, what was your opinion of Tam Lang when he came back out on loan to you? for us. Obviously, he was there before. Dunfermline fans never seen him play a minute of football. So
is that?
his name is
It's
Tam Lang.
Away to Inverness. We're singing that for like 45 minutes of
His
the game.
name is Tam Lang. Oh, we've never even seen him play. It was brilliant.
It's like 45 minutes of the game.
And then all they did was change it for Tam Lang to Thomas Lang. And we were getting beat 2-0 away to Inverness 2 days before Christmas. And that's all we sang. Was about Tam Lang. Didn't even get on the pitch either. A week and a half later, he was gone and he was back out on loan to Clyde.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Football's coming home again. Don't know why that's gone through my head.
You should have bought Kevin Nisbet.
Absolutely.
I still stand by it. You should have done whatever it took to try and get him. I think he would have been brilliant at Hughes.
Yeah, well, we don't do that, do we? We don't do the obvious thing.
No, we never have.
Do you know one thing that I do really rate about Motherwell is you have got a very good media team.
Yes.
Very good media team.
To be fair, the obvious thing was to sign Stephen O'Donnell, and we did that. Just took us a fucking while.
Oh, it took us 4 weeks.
Aye.
Did you see Clive Tilsley's comments on Celtic yesterday during the comments?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a prick.
I can't believe that sort of shit that
He's
he was
back
coming.
again. You want to scrap?
Oh my God.
Why high? Big man's joking. He was like, guys, you want to scrap? Because you're taking my skills account away.
He's just a wee
I've
guy.
just put him in the fucking
No.
thing for a
Block him
5 minutes.
permanently, man. He's playing like that.
I'm just watching poor lads watching football.
Stokes is just coming back to harass his head. Big John's made the comeback of the century. He's one for getting
It's the comeback of comebacks.
He thinks he's Sergio Aguero scoring in the last minute to win them the league. I swear you'll never see anything like this again. Fair play.
What
Hopefully
a
Sam Lang gets
shame!
a chance at her.
Thanks.
That was brilliant. You sung that song for 45 minutes and I contracted coronavirus on the way him.
Aye. What a way to introduce you to Inverness away, yeah.
Aye, that was a decent. Those cunts are a different breed up there.
Oh.
I've got family up north, but not as far as that.
So, Gogsy, how many grounds have you got left to tick off?
I have only got Cove Rangers and Ayr United to tick off.
You can come to Ayr United away with us this season if you want.
Aye, because you'll be stick-ons to win then.
Aye. Dunfermline don't lose when Gogsy goes to see them. I swear we've never lost at all when you've come to see us play.
I think that's somebody telling you.
When I've been with you anyway.
I think that's somebody telling you that you need to be a fucking Dunfermline fan, Gogsy, because Motherwell isn't working out for us.
Oh my God.
You can come to Dunfermline game too if you want, lad.
That sounds like a plan. We'll get you into East End.
I live in London, so I've got my local team down there.
Who's that?
Dorking Wanderers.
Dorking
Step below the
Wanderers.
conference. Aye.
Why you not a Boreham Wood fan? You could have seen the big black and white famous Pars play there a couple of seasons ago.
Nah, man. I've only been down there for a year and I've only really followed them since January. But it's the team with the most amount of promotions in their club's history and the shortest amount of time in English football ever. Because they've gone from park football to one step away from the National League and were very, very close to promoting themselves to the National League this year, but just narrowly missed out in the playoffs.
Are they in the National League South or are they step below the National League South?
The National League South just now, but they were on the verge of progressing up to conference, but just
What? So are you living in England?
Aye. Well, not currently. I'm with my parents in Scotland just now, but I am based in London.
All right, fair enough.
Sigh. That's what it is, eh?
It was a trek for Motherwell games, but
Aye. Gogsy claims to be the furthest away Motherwell fan. Is he fuck?
Don't put that on me.
He's just a big fucking liar.
Lithgow Rose. My granddad played for Lithgow Rose.
We've
My
seen
dad's
Lithgow
best
Rose
mate
play,
played
lad.
for Lithgow Rose.
We've seen
And
the
it's
Glens
quite possibly one of the
he just cracked his heat off the telly.
We've
You
seen
wouldn't get that entertainment in Sky Sports.
We've seen Lithgow Rose play.
I don't know, Jeff.
I'm broke.
We've seen Lithgow Rose get pumped 4-1 off Glenoffice Juniors.
Fantastic.
Mate, aye. One of my dad's best mates is Archie Henderson, one of their most famous goalkeepers, and the amount of stories I've heard, the amount of stories I've heard about Archie Henderson playing for Lithgow Rose is bordering on ridiculous.
One of the grandest was Bobby. Oh, what's his second name? He used to play for Longellen and he went to Lithgow Rose. What's Bobby's? Bobby and Faye. He played for Lithgow Rose and all.
He's been on Sky before. Cool.
You're going the right way for a timeout, Mr. Ehab Bidar.
I think it's just that skills again.
Yeah.
Is it just making new accounts just to come onto this stream?
Yeah.
The only thing you're doing is giving Gogsy more views. You know that, right?
Yeah.
If you donate £10 you can stay and say whatever crap you want.
As long as
But
it's
it
not
has to be in the
racial
Rudy White Forest
or
channel.
sectarian.
Or £1 million rupees.
$1 million Zanzibarian dollars. No, Zimbabwean dollars. Never mind, ignore me.
I can't believe that. Just gets worse and worse.
A Celtic fan going into
One of
the
our
Rangers
pals is at the
superstore.
superstore down in Ibrox and there's a Celtic fan entering the. He's got a Celtic kit on entering the.
Jesus.
He's just doing that for attention.
I wonder if it's like that guy who, the bloke that goes to like all these different grounds wearing their rivals' tops. So he was at the Emirates in a Tottenham top and the Etihad in a United top and everything. He does it. Aye. Although to be fair, I've only ever been there once, and it was
teams are back it.
It was the game right after New Year, and it was Liverpool Man City, the 2-1 game, where the ball was 0.019 millimeters away for crossing the line or whatever it was, and the atmosphere was brilliant that day, but it's never like that. Even that night, and it was arguably the biggest game in City's history because it was to try and get back and claw back in towards winning the title, and there was still empty seats dotted about. I couldn't believe it.
Man City.
They're such a just a tourist club. You know, there's absolutely no history behind them. They get beat 8-1 off fucking Charlton 10 years ago.
Middlesbrough.
That one. Fucking always mix them up for some reason.
What was it?
It's one of the red and white clubs.
What was the
14,000 of them in
Brazilian
England.
striker that scored the hat-trick that day for Middlesbrough? He was absolutely rank rotten and on. He scored the hat-trick that day against them.
I think his name was Uche Ikpeazu.
Oh, hey, Wickham have got the strongest front two in world football. Ikpeazu and Akinfenwa.
Jesus.
Oh, also, while we're here, big shout out to Gozi Ugwu, who came back to 5, but he's playing for the Rovers now. That boy was hoaching. I think he played 14 games for Dunfermline and scored 7 goals.
Is that a striker?
Aye, but he scored 4 in one game and 3 in another. He was absolutely tired. Looked like he had a goal contribution every 2 games, but in actual fact, it was 7 goals in 2 games and nothing in 12.
Shout out to me who never ever got an appearance for Dunfermline.
Come on, Bayern, do something here. Ref went to go get a free kick. Bottled out. Typical Italian.
He's going with the French tradition. Fuck
We
off.
surrender!
Mbappe, man, that's twice. He's a diving bastard, man.
Is his first name Kevin, second name Tom, by any chance?
Aye.
That was shite, pal. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I almost said crickets there.
It's better than the tumbleweed you get, mate.
Do you know the most disappointing thing about this final is that
Both
for-
teams can score goals.
for all the attacking talent they've done nothing. Like,
Yep.
Absolutely hot.
Canabri's just ran the ball out of play, for example.
It's been awful.
Has this boy just got like 14 burner emails he just uses for spam accounts?
He's away for like 5 minutes because he just keeps making new emails.
He's just getting a verification.
Like every
process
time he
going
gets
up.
puts in timeout, he's just like furiously like, oh, I can't make a new account.
I wonder if he's using one of those websites that, like,
at gmail.com.
I wonder if he's using one of those websites that gives you like a random email address like every time you refresh it. And if he's not, then you should be, mate.
How is Marco
Make
Verratti on the bench?
Because he's
I've
pissed.
no
He's
idea.
Italian, that's why. He's going to be best pals with the ref when he comes on.
Oh, he's back again.
Honestly, I've no idea how to.
I've told
Put you
you,
back
all
in the
you,
comments.
all you need to do, mate, is donate
Donate.
£10.
Each.
10 quid.
Peaches.
Feature
Peaches to you, too, pal.
No, tenner. Feature. That's every account you've created has to donate £10.
Tenor or skull. Oh, right. Get on your knees, you begging.
That's not the first time Gogsy said that.
Aye.
This boy's going to be like 11-year-old.
Aye, Gogsy loves little boys on their knees.
Right, that's plenty from you.
I'll be the one getting booted to the net.
I didn't realise
dear.
it was a priest. A sunball, by the way. I can do 68 pence.
Right, to be fair, at least he's funny.
Aye.
He's more entertaining than this bloody final's been.
Let's just leave him.
Aye.
Tell me, guess a joke, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Aye.
What's his
If
joke?
it's decent patter, he can stay.
What's his joke?
Aye. How do you
If
reinstate
you're
his
off
skills
Bridges right now, you're getting barred.
Aye. I want a knock joke.
Oh dear.
Anticipation on seeing how quick he can Google a knock joke that's actually funny.
There are none. Oh,
Aye.
Lewandowski's just had a very, very nice touch and then just decided to run into one of the PSG players.
We're ahead of him for a change. Yeah.
Kimpembe. Kimpembe?
It was weird with
Aye.
a baldy. Kimpembe was weird with a baldy because we used to use FIFA card with the blonde fucking.
What's it? Princel Kimpembe.
Presnell Kimpembe, yeah.
The gayest name
Neymar's
in
on the
all
deck.
football.
Fuck off, Neymar, you wee fucking wank.
I'm starting to get
Go on,
sick
big
of this.
Gnabry. Smash them all, son.
I'm starting to get sick of this, like.
Hey,
This is
Gnabry
why I want
in the
Scottish
again,
football,
like.
because you didn't have to deal with the diving pish.
Yeah, this guy's actually taking a long time to figure out a joke. Fair play to him.
He's going to quote still. If he quotes still game, then he wins.
Aye.
Like,
Does he even came on still game?
Well, Lord on the new, belts on fire.
Oh, here they come, Abbott and Costello. You're putting the beef on, Jack. Aye, that's right.
every time I shag your wife, she makes me a sandwich. 2 pints, prick.
Oh,
Here
they
they come, it's Bill and Ben.
Oh,
2 pints then, you flubber lubbing knobhead.
Oh,
Here they come, Francie and Josie. Shut up, Dick.
Yeah.
For the millionth time, it's Bobby.
oh, well, if it is Neil Lambert and Butler, shut it, Bobby. You're the only
Fag
fag
in
in here.
The thing is, as well, if that get aired nowadays, they'd get cancelled so fucking quickly.
Big Gnabry's in there again.
Incredible.
He's a lad.
How many times
Oh, the
does
handbags
Neymar
are
want to
out.
throw himself a bit of floor?
Big Gnabry's smashing him.
He spent more time in the fucking floor than he has in his feet, I swear.
That's twice in the space of like 40 seconds. Gnabry's halved him. Who's it? Thiago Silva's contract? Is it Liverpool?
I'm very
No,
much
I've
expecting
seen it on
just to
Facebook today.
hear the audio coming through every so often, just being, oh, my knee!
Who is it? Has any of you seen that? Thiago Silva signed a pre-contract with somebody today.
Really?
Is this?
Thiago Silva. I seen it on Facebook today, but I can't mind who it was.
I fucking hate the terms of a pre-contract. It's so stupid. It's like you're signing for something else before your contract's even done at your present employer. It's weird as fuck, man. Also, I love this that they do. They all do it. It's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
Nah, nobody's signed them yet. They're saying that Chelsea have become the favourites.
Chelsea. I kind of was somebody in the Premier League. I can't mind who it was. I've seen something on. So there's the bullshit question. They said that he signed a pre-contract today. Well,
it's all right. We got a better Brazilian centre back playing in France. Big Gabriel. He's getting announced at Arsenal. They're saying on Monday. It's a bargain. Arsenal. Kieran Tierney, William Saliba and Gabriel, £77.8 million. Harry Maguire, £80 million.
Did he even bring that up? Fuck off with that. Harry Maguire, professional boxer, man. He's been fighting cunts in Greece.
Harry Maguire, €80 million. Euros, plus the €5,000 it took to get him out of a Greek jail.
Yeah, apparently didn't even get jailed, by the way.
He's a wank. He's English.
Apparently, it's because his sister got stabbed as well. That's the whole reason he was fighting.
Yeah, is this shaping up to just have a Neymar last minute winner?
I better know.
Yeah, even though all he's done is fucking dive about and he'll get a penalty because he's an absolute wank.
He'll get a penalty and then he'll run up and it'll take him 6 weeks to do the run up and gogs his stream will end before it goes in the back of the net.
Quite right.
Come on. Right. They need to get Kingsley Coman off and get Perisic on.
Fact.
This isn't working out yet.
This is very true.
Nothing's happened.
Are they still allowed 5 changes in this game?
I think so.
Oh, probably aye. I'm surprised they haven't stopped for water breaks, the big fucking poofs.
It was 25 degrees. I'm quite surprised at that, actually. It was like fucking 20. That was like 17 degrees in Aberdeen the other week, and we stopped for fucking water breaks in the 17th minute or whatever it was.
Aye, but we're Scottish.
It's probably buckfast in the fucking water bottles.
Kane who yous need to get back?
Who?
Curtis Main, just for shits and giggles.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
That cunt's got hair now. Like, what the fuck? That cunt's got hair.
I know.
I'm not used to that. I've seen him coming on for Aberdeen against Rangers, and he had like a fucking quiff to the side. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Aye.
That means he was
lost his hard man persona.
That means he was a baldy by choice.
Yep.
Or he got a hair transplant. Maybe he's pulling off a Trump and he's got like a toupee.
Oh, maybe.
Glues it to his head.
Well, did you see Brendan Barker the other week? Remember I showed you that one in Europa League?
Brandon Barker's.
His fucking hair, his hair was like hanging half off.
Is that Neymar on the deck again?
Probably. Nah, it's not. He's on his feet. Jeez, oh.
Who's this thing?
Probably
it was
Mbappe.
Neymar. It was
Nah,
Neymar.
it wasn't. Neymar's on his feet. He did go through the back, to be
Yeah.
Di Maria.
It's a booking.
There's nothing in that. Di Maria's knowing the foul's coming there and he's just been like, ah! Like he's gone down like he's been fucking shot.
I've been over at the Pavilion and watching the Glenrothes Strollers play, and they've had better games than this.
They're playing red though,
Definitely.
so that's only one winner. And Adidas, the big lines are sponsored by Adidas.
So he gave a corner for this.
No, I gave a goal kick. I thought he was giving a corner as well, though.
Anyone scored yet?
No. Jack. Bring a few more up, please.
Alright.
Cheers.
There's only like 4 more in the fridge.
That's all right. Just bring 2 up. That. Shout to Big Jack.
Time for the next burner email.
I got a big shout. He did a wanker to the pair of them when he came in the last time.
He's
Has he
brilliant.
even done the joke yet?
Where is this guy?
It was shite.
What was it?
He,
What was it?
He said, knock, knock, who's there? Jack and Victor's bed.
What the fuck is that?
Don't know.
We'll give him one
Who
more
the
chance.
fuck is that
Get him to get one more joke.
He needs another burner email.
I want to see how funny it is.
All he had to do was Google knock knock jokes. Like, he's got all this time to make burner account after burner account, but he can't even Google a knock knock joke.
Aye.
Embarrassing. Where's the big Dons man tonight that does all your thumbnails and that?
He's too
His
busy
fire
getting his
stick wasn't
accent worked
working.
on.
He's playing for champs.
What was that? I wasn't even paying attention.
His fire stick isn't working, even
Oh,
though it's on YouTube. But he just said he'll give it a miss tonight.
yeah.
What a G Jack.
The big man coming in with the
Here he
beers.
is. Hey.
The Dixon-
Desperados.
What was his name?
Who?
The big.
Kobe.
That's the boy.
Kobe Bryant.
He was all right, actually. I was only on one stream one, but he seemed all right. Shout out
he's
to you,
good.
man.
Gogsy, you need to get an Xbox for next season so I can pummel you at FIFA.
Aye.
No. Xbox
Aye.
for you guys.
I'll get a PlayStation and pummel you then. You should see my team on FIFA, it's unreal.
Xbox is a for shaggers.
Aye. Are you getting PS5? Aye? Or are you getting Series
Yes!
X on it?
ACT should have got punted off, eh? There you go.
King
Curse of the
Louis, come on.
commentator. Maybe
Aye.
this game will open up a wee bit.
That's some fucking haircut,
Against
by
the
the
scorer.
way. Oh, it's just slightly earlier than I thought. I said 72nd minute. It's the 58th. Never mind.
1-0. Finally a goal.
Everything all right with this? Any offsides? Nah, everything is
We'll
fine.
get a big Rory at a Five Flyers game in ice hockey.
Oh, Gogsy, we should get you to do a live stream during
The
the Flyers.
Five Flyers game. Gogsy, me and you in the stands in a Five Flyers live stream.
There'll be a grand total of 0 viewers.
Aye.
We'll do it
Prefer the
anyway.
Blade Clan, to be honest.
Fuck you.
Whoa!
Oh!
Wait a minute, they had Clan got this, eh?
The Clan didn't
aye.
exist. It's
Don't
Glasgow
you mean
Clan.
the Glasgow Clan?
Is it Glasgow Clan?
They had
I thought
got
it
us. Hey!
Brayhead changed their name to Glasgow. Hey, if the Into shopping centre shuts down into Brayhead, then
Glasgow
they're
didn't
done.
even exist.
Fair enough. To be fair, like before that was an ice hockey rink. That used to be a very, very nice ice skating rink to go at Christmas. It's proper fun.
Aye.
To
I can't
be
say
fair,
the same about the Fife Icing. That's a dump.
nah, to be fair, Glasgow have got decent fans when they come away to
Oh!
Fife.
Go on.
Oh!
What have you missed?
Glasgow,
Give me a minute.
Go on.
Nah,
Bray.
Rory.
Oh my god.
Rory, to be fair to you, Glasgow have decent fans when they come away to Fife.
But they're still one.
Aye.
The banger drum the whole fucking. It's nippy as fuck, but the banger drum the whole game.
They're all
Only in
just
Scotland, eh? It's like we're going to see the ice hockey, but we're bringing a fucking drum. Let's go. Football hooliganism coming to the ice hockey.
It's all Green Brigade fans.
They're all just Celtic and Rangers
Just Celtic
fans.
and Rangers fans.
Aye. First, for all the things that you can unite Glasgow with, ice hockey is not what I thought it would be.
Like,
remember the time we were all
going mad at each other, and then getting like 3 hours later, and they're next to each other, pissed, banging a drum.
Mind the time we were on Twitter because the Zero fan, we all got.
Wait a minute, right?
We pumped them.
No, we got pumped.
No, we got pumped.
The Flyers got hammered by what was the Braehead clan at the time.
5-1 or something, eh?
And we scored right at the end. 4-1 at finished.
Oh,
we scored right at the end. And all the 5 Flyers fans were celebrating. And this like disabled woman who supported the Braehead clan, she had her crutches and that, just smacked me across the back of the head with a crutch for celebrating. I broke a seat and chucked my top at her. Oh! I broke a seat and chucked my top at her and everything. And then
it was all over Twitter.
And then she had the cheek the next season to offer the top that I chucked in her face, the Matt Nickerson signed Flyers top that I chucked in her face. She offered that up to some random guy at playoff final weekend. I was like, you stupid cow. I was like Big Martin still game when I didn't get an Empire biscuit. No, I didn't get a snowball. I got an Empire biscuit. Yeah.
Is your mammy going to leave your ass for you, Martin?
Taxi.
I was driving.
That's the Scottish version of bus wankers, isn't it?
I was sober. I had to put up with a shit because they were off.
How is that a fool?
I've cashed out. I don't think there's going to be another shot on target for Lewandowski and Neymar. It's been that type of game.
All of them were steaming. And I had to drive them back from Glasgow to Fife. And they're all arguing with disabled cunts. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Aye. It wasn't my fault that I got smacked across the head with a crutch.
It wasn't you. It was fucking Liam and Jay were getting the disabled cunt shit. And Liam got fucking banned for Twitter because of it. Because he called the cunt a retard.
Go on. Oh, how is he gave that a free kick the other way? There's no way he's done that. This referee's almost as bad as the Spanish boy that did Scotland, Italy. Lewandowski gets fouled there, though.
We funny scalping a bit.
Some rocks. Isn't that tough? A tough area or what? Oh, here we go.
Who's been to the Klansman?
I have. There's a pub called the Klansman in Kilmarnock.
It's right next to Partick Thistle Stadium, actually.
As well.
Yeah.
Yep. It's like literally 5 minutes.
Yeah, we gathered by the random letters in your name.
We gathered for the shit spelling, the all caps. Like, is your caps lock button stuck or something, mate? You're starting to do my head in. You're as annoying as Neymar jumping about all over the fucking grid.
I was meant with Thiago and knew that he was right there for that pass, eh?
Let's see. Come on. Go on. Ander Herrera, fuck off back to Manchester.
No, let's get back to Ander Herrera. Come back to Manchester, son. Come on.
Come on, cat. Ryan, come have a sandwich, son.
I didn't understand why we let him go. That's fucked up.
Did Bobby call you Messi and Ronaldo?
What?
I didn't game.
I don't know what this is.
This boy's patter is absolutely hoaching. What? Because we're absolutely
and that's fucking saying something. Oh, a nice wee conversion there. Well done, David Alaba.
It's good. I think you should diversify, Gogsy. I think you should cover all football.
Well, I'm trying.
Aussie rules and NFL.
Oh, no. I don't have the...
To be fair, the NFL's pretty decent if they didn't stop every 3 fucking seconds.
I love the NFL.
Like
suppose
I
I'm
like
gonna be
playing
back
Madden
here.
because it's like actually playing the fucking game, but then there's that many adverts and all that shite when you actually watch it properly. They spend
Yeah,
about 40
I'm-
minutes just chatting about some shitey fucking boy that's caught a ball once that looked semi-acrobatic.
I
And
really
then they'll
hope
not
this
actually
boy
play
is
the game.
bullying a child here. Keep bullying him. We advocate it here on Gogsy 99. Bullying of children, because that's no his demographic at all.
You're no wrong.
Actually, my demographic is 18 to 24. It's like, how come
Aye.
every day that wants a picture with you is like 12?
You've been here since 8 trying to do jokes. I will have one that's actually funny and maybe we'll all laugh and think you're all right.
Wait,
Aye.
8 a.m.? It wasn't even going live at that point, for fuck's sake.
I love how the comments have just turned into folks slagging this boy. This
Just
is brilliant.
absolutely fucking
It's
rinsing
just a
him.
pure that you should just rename this the roast the skills. That's all. That's all.
Even Joseph's getting on the axe.
One the big Joseph.
Brilliant.
What an awfully Celtic fan name, eh? Joseph.
Well, have you seen the profile picture?
Oh
How do you
yeah.
spell it?
It's very a Celtic to him.
How do you spell it? SKYLLS, eh? Is that what it
I
is?
have no idea.
SKYLLZ, I think it was.
Z.
Here
Alright.
he comes, who's signing?
Oh, Coutinho.
Skizzle. Oh, yeah.
And Ivan Perisic.
Can I roast
Here he
someone?
comes, look.
You're
There
an
you go.
absolute roaster, mate.
I mean, the
Gogsy, you
fact-
might want to...
What?
Nothing. Never mind. Ignore me.
Not seen something this brutal since Aaron Fraser was on. What happened there? I need to hear the story.
I don't
No,
even know what
it's-
happened there.
The thing is, there is nothing... The only thing more brutal than this is Aaron Fraser's fucking hairline.
Who
Like-
is this boy?
He's like a wee guy with a receding hairline. Oh?
What does he
Oh, Perisic. Coutinho almost getting the instant impact there.
What team does this
He's
boy?
he's a Jambo.
Fuck him.
A big stinky
Ian-
jambo.
Here, Gogsy, Kane, who I think you need to get on here
Who?
for a live stream. Big Ton TV or whatever his name is, the Morton fan. He's an absolute lad. I love that boy. Get him on here. Get me and him on a live stream together.
Everybody sings Dundee United going down.
No, that's Wagner.
That's Wagner.
Big Ton. What's it? Chris at Ton TV.
Oh, mate.
I love it.
Mate, and we got Wagner on this fucking stream.
Oh,
Mate.
you'll hate it.
Down, Dundee United staying down.
The beautiful thing about it though is now it's Dundee United are up and Dundee are staying down.
Aye.
He's
I'm
best
listening
one.
to the hub
Marquinhos,
fans.
by the way, Marquinhos is their best player.
Aye.
Chris is more on TV. Aye, that's the boy.
Hearts are going down, going down. Hearts are going down.
I love Big Chris. Get him on the stream.
We'll see.
You should have had him on for the Betfred Cup reaction. See, people are wanting you to get him on here. Just spam the comments of we want Chris Vuitton TV on. That's all we're looking for. Tweet him, tag him, tell him that he's going to be on Gogsy's stream very soon. I love the big man. He's brilliant. I mind his reaction when Dunfermline were due to play Morton. He was trying to have a go at me in the comments.
Was he actually?
His video. Mine we did the Betfred Cup reaction when we were sitting in the college and that.
Oh,
And then he was trying to go at me because we were playing Morton like 2 weeks later. He's a lad. I want him on. That'd be some live stream. Big Chrissy boy on for Dunfermline against Morton. Oh, yeah. Marquinhos has looked more likely to score than anybody tonight.
I know. It's been a boring game.
European finals don't tend to be good.
No, they don't, do they? And there's the phone.
Oh, hello.
No, my phone, like.
It's my phone.
Oh,
But I'm not answering it because I'll be blunt as hell.
CG's Gogsy impression is uncanny. I want to hear this.
Oh, no,
I'm intrigued.
you really don't.
Hey guys, Gogsy here.
No, you absolutely don't.
Hey guys, Gogsy here.
Right.
I really need to hear this.
Whew.
What are you going head to head against CJ Novo tonight, or is he no live streaming?
I don't know.
I don't know, Jeff.
I don't know.
Also, why are
petition-
9 people
A petition to bring back the SPFL show. That's what I'm going to start.
The petition.
A petition to bring back the SPFL show, where you only talk about the Premiership in terms of the SPFL, even though there's 3 more leagues.
Oh, that was nice. That's aye.
like
Well,
The SPFL sports scene only chose the top flight. And the Rangers game when they were down in the fucking depths of the hell.
Do you remember when Sports Scene used to do that? They would
Aye.
show only the Rangers game
against like Cowden Beef away or something.
Aye, like it could have been like,
Fraser Borough.
it could have been Dunfermline 12, Wraith Rovers 10, and Rangers could have drew 0-0 away to
Oh, he's done well there.
Bears in a game that was in the Tunnocks Caramel Wafer Cup, and they would have showed that. Hold it.
Neymar's just bluttered it
Oh.
wide.
I'll agree with you there.
What is that haircut, by the way?
I used to have that in primary
Was it
school.
like a power cut after he got the sides and the back done? And then they're just like, fuck it, that's enough.
I used
Do you
to
reckon-
I
It's
used
like a
to have that
reverse of Fat
Do you reckon-
Ronaldo.
do you reckon-
for it.
Do you reckon he got the backs and sides done, and then they were like, if we keep cutting your hair anymore, then we won't have enough battery power in our electric razor to finish Mbappe's fade off. So he had to just stick with what he had. Everyone else got baldy,
Mate,
clean cuts, buzz cuts.
Neymar needed, like, the state of that, he needed the fucking shears out. He didn't need a pair of scissors.
Aye. The groundsman got COVID and couldn't finish his haircut. Go on.
His razor was furlowed.
Gogsy's in this skin.
That's a ball.
Aye, he looks
Gogsy's
like
just
what,
needed that
he
haircut.
look, Gogsy, you could have had the Neymar haircut after lockdown, like.
Nah.
You could have it now, for fuck's sake.
Gogsy, how close are you to 10k subs?
Still about 1,600 away, mate.
1,600, right. When you get to
Oh.
10k subs, I think you need to do the Neymar cut.
Odds on,
will see.
you get a baldy when you hit 10k subs.
What's the odds?
No.
Come on, odds on. 1 to 10.
No.
Whoa, both of them came at the same time.
Gav's just pished himself.
I can't believe I just held both of them at the same time.
The big
Yeah.
man's pished the bed. Come on, Gogsy. 1 to 10. Odds on.
Right. Okay then.
I can't believe I
3,
held both of them in the same hand.
2, 1.
Wait. I need to record this. Give me a minute.
You were behind. Nah. We need to go again.
I'm lucky he's not sleeping that night.
Right.
What? Odds on 1 to 5 this time because you screwed it up. Right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
4.
3. Oh!
Hey!
Gutted.
Bastard.
Well, it seems like a perfect time to go for a pish break, boys.
Absolutely. Right. This is awful, man. I'm so bored watching this game.
Already fucking bluttered the boy. Kimmich has spent longer with this free kick than Neymar's been spent sprawled out in the fucking ground, by the way.
Right.
Fucking Skizzle, whatever your name is, in your 14th iteration, is VAR on the night? That sounds like you're asking if somebody's coming on the fucking PlayStation, for fuck's sake.
I mean, VAR
Is VAR coming out to play?
European fixture from the group stage onwards.
I'm intrigued. If you were,
I'm getting a slow motion replay of Davis just calmly heading the ball back to his goalkeeper. Who the fuck is controlling these cameras?
I'm intrigued. If you were to pick a second favourite team, like in Scotland, who would it be?
Falkirk.
I really hate you now.
It's where I'm from. And yes, I have 10 fingers and 10 toes. I'm not showing you my toes because
he's got webbed feet.
Aye.
I want to hear Gogsy.
But
who's your second?
You were also born with male and female genitals, though, obviously, yeah, because nobody for Falkirk's normal. They call it scum.
I want to hear
Instead of an arsehole, it's a vagina.
If you say nobody from Falkirk is normal, that is very true because I support Motherwell, so I am not fucking normal.
Well, it's better than supporting Scumkirk, but
Gogsy, who's yours?
What would be your second team?
I played for Scumkirk.
Probably one of the Dundee teams.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense because he lives in Cooper. So.
That's disgusting.
But I was born in Dundee, so
that's irrelevant. That's Hochen.
Jamie, who's my second team?
The big man's is obviously Dunfermline.
I used to play for them. So.
What is your second team then, Jamie?
I quite like Kelty Hearts.
Yeah.
Although as of right now, it's Alloa because we're agreement in partnership with them. Hope Alloa win every game next season, apart from when they played Dunfermline.
Why?
Because then Dunfermline and Alloa can go up to the Premiership together and keep their partnership going. First of its kind in world football. Our partnership where Dunfermline and Alloa are pulling all their resources together and stuff to help battle. No, it's an injury. To help battle COVID and all the problems that's going to come with it, and potentially ground shutting down, and if areas go into lockdown, we've pulled all our resources and stuff together to be able to handle it in the best way. So my second team will be Arbroath. Fair, Arbroath's an alright away day. It's no bad up there. The day a steak and black pudding pie at Arbroath. Superb.
That was it. That was the game we were singing Cam Lang it.
Nah, that was Inverness.
What was the one we were singing at Arbroath? Oh, fuck off back to your boats, your fishing. Fuck off back to your trawlers, your fisherman cunts or something.
How long have Dunfermline been in the Championship now? We've only been in the Championship. This will be our 4th season because we went to League One. Last time we won the Premiership was the 12th season. We were in the 12th, 13th season was the last time we were in the Prem. And then we got relegated unfairly, might I add.
Says you're talking load of fish,
because the Rangers went bust, and in every other league, the team that should have got relegated got saved, apart from Dunfermline, where they brought Dundee up, and Dundee were closer to relegation than they were to promotion. They were like 19 points off of going down and 24 points off of Ross County, who won the league that season. And they came up instead of us, and we only finished 4 points behind Hibs. And then we went down, we went into administration. We would have won the league if it wasn't for a points deduction. Instead, we went down because Alloa beat us in the playoffs. Nearly went bust.
That was the game we went to, wasn't
it? There was a minute between the club going bust and surviving, and now look at us, we're back better than ever. We've just sold Kevin Nisbet for 300k.
Jamie, get it firmly fucking Ringy.
Why?
You're still in the fucking Championship, mate. Right. Here's me touching all the I can find.
The best league in Scottish football, but
To be fair,
He
it's the
couldn't
most.
get around you and you're sitting like fucking 10th in the league or something. What's he on about?
Aye, as I
Dunfermline-
mentioned earlier, Hearts were winning the league in September and they ended up
Dunfermline-
fucking down.
Dunfermline just they hoaching in playoff games. We are dreadful when it comes to the all playoffs.
Well, I was at the Alloa game with Jamie.
We
We
are
Currently, we have 100% success rate in all of our Premiership.
You beat us, you fucking
playoff
bastards.
games.
What the fuck was that all about?
Dunfermline have
That's
never
when
done well.
Bilal Morshney thought he was a fucking boxer.
To be
Gogsy,
fair, nowadays I would also punch Lee
Yeah,
Irwin.
was that the game where you had the red cards out?
It was indeed.
Oh. What possessed you to take your yellow and red cards there?
Because I knew it was going to be on telly.
Just trying to get publicity.
Aye, why no?
Fair.
I was
The man
15
has
at the
no
time.
ego. He just lives in the moment.
Exactly. I was 15 at the
That
time.
looks fucked. This is such a fucking boring game, by the way.
Gogsy.
I'm actually tempted just to come in the
haircut.
No.
Big 1-2 says you should get a Morelos haircut. What's the odds on a Morelos haircut?
I'll do
I'm
it.
not even doing this.
What's the odds on a R9 little chestnut haircut?
Gogsy, if you got a chestnut, I'll get a Morelos. We'll get a picture together.
Soft spot for teams outside of Scottish football. Plymouth Argyle.
My hair is too curly to be a chestnut.
Plymouth Argyle
It would
because
sit.
oh, that's coaching. Plymouth Argyle because
Yeah, ask Thiago Silva book.
the reason that Dunfermline are called the Pars is because it's Plymouth and Ruaraidh supporters back for the old dockyard days. So I'll always have a soft spot for Plymouth. And my granddad lived there for a long time, so Mona Argyle, Green Army and all that.
Oh, that's an awful tackle.
Didn't they sign Lionel Ainsworth after us, Gogsy?
Yes.
It was because the manager down there used to be Derek Adams.
Aye, he did.
Some boy.
Because they had like Jamie Ness and stuff down there, I know.
Like Jamie Ness, remember that fucking rocket he scored against Celtic in the second minute?
But yeah,
That was
that's
a
my
fucking peach.
soft spots for Plymouth. I don't know about anyone else with teams outside Scottish football as well. Borussia
Dogsy.
Mönchengladbach.
Big Gates head,
Aye.
mind that game over it.
Aye.
I love Borussia Mönchengladbach because in 2007 Dunfermline got relegated for the Premiership, which was the same season that
That's in.
Mönchengladbach got relegated from the Bundesliga, and both teams playing black and white. So I've followed them ever since then.
Big Gates head. We were at the game last year against fucking Gloucester City.
He wasn't there. He was doing
Oh,
Cheltenham.
All right,
Gloucester.
Gogsy wasn't even there.
You were supposed to be at
Cheltenham.
Cheltenham, Plymouth,
Yeah.
and then that got cancelled.
Aye. I got postponed and then I went to Swindon Plymouth instead.
Did the Cheltenham game not get postponed because of like too many international call-ups or something?
Yeah. Because Newport had two players that called up and one was like a reserve player.
And then you went to Swindon, Plymouth. Was that not like a 0-0 draw or
It was
something?
a one each draw.
I knew it was a bore fest, like.
It was.
Oh. And we to be
We
fair,
went to the Gateshead game was rocking though. The fans were
at
rocking.
Gateshead were incredible. There must have been about
1,100,
1,100 fans or something there.
It was
And the
rocking.
place was bouncing. There was only about 40 Gloucester fans up, but it was impressive
It was all
actually.
cunts that had like season tickets for Newcastle and Sunderland.
Aye. They did quite a good thing down at Gateshead. If Newcastle or Sunderland are playing away, you show your season ticket, you get in for a tenner.
That's decent.
That's not bad.
Big Joseph Coyle, Borussia Mönchengladbach is my German team.
Nice. My German team is Werder Bremen.
Borussia Mönchengladbach's my German
Mine's
team. I
just
know.
Hamburg.
Decent. Well, no wonder because you're a Rangers fan.
Well, if you were to pick a team for Germany, then Rory, who would it be?
I don't know enough about German football. I don't really follow it at all. My English team's Dorking, though, which I mentioned earlier on. And I'd say they're my wee team, but it's getting to that point now that I've been to more of their games in the last year than I have Motherwell games. So they are technically my main team because they're the ones that I'll actually pay and go and see. I mean, Motherwell will always be my club. They always are. They always will be. But as I say, Dorking's got
how much is
Dorking's got a brilliant. It's £10 a game. I got in for £9, pretty much.
That's no bad. I think you should start doing match day vlogs down there.
I have. Aye. That's been my last 5 or 6 vlogs. So it's
full-time match day. Well, they're able to get fans back in the ground as well next month, isn't they?
It's The thing is as well though, I didn't have the money to get a season, and they're only letting season ticket holders in first, which is annoying. I'm going to try and reach out to their media depth and see if I can wangle a way in. But as I say, it was like Gogsy at Motherwell, like nobody had ever done like match day vlogs or anything like that at Dorking before, and I covered the game as well. Like I'll film the game and like put up highlights as well. Whereas a lot of people are just going to be like, oh, okay, it's 2-0 and this guy scored and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, no, like you actually want to show the game that you're going to see if you're like showing highlights and that, you know. It's like Peplo does that as well, does he? No, he's just like, oh, look, it's a score. Oh, here's me with a sad face. We're 1-0 down. Oh, here's me celebrating. We're 1 each or something, you know.
There's an interesting question. What team do you hate outside Scottish football? I'll start off with the team that I really can't stand, and it's Liverpool.
I don't know if I care about football outside Scotland enough to hate anyone.
Liverpool fans are rats. There's no two ways about it.
I've never met a nice Liverpool fan in my life. Nah. I've not met many, but every single one that I've met has been a cunt.
I agree.
And I do not use that word lightly.
I don't like Liverpool fans. Okay, fair enough. They won the league this year and everything. Who cares? They could not win the league for another 100 years and they would never shut up about this season. It drives me. It's like England.
England cannot win the World Cup again.
It's like
Liverpool are the club version of England.
Yeah. And then outside of Scottish football, I really, really don't like PSG. I'm not sure if you can tell that. Offside by a mile. Oh, you got that.
And he's fucked it anyway.
Borussia Dortmund.
I really, like, just me that really doesn't get the hype around Mbappe. He just, like, he's got a bit of speed about him.
They're good farther offside, the pair of them.
I think Mbappe...
How is he
three of them, they're about 14 fucking yards offside.
How has he missed that?
I think Mbappe's an incredible...
To be fair, Neuer spread himself very, very well.
I think Mbappe's an incredible footballer. I think he's wasted in the Thomas Tuchel tactics in PSG. I think if you put Mbappe at Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atleti, Bayern Munich, any of these like City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, United, like all Juventus, all the other big teams across Europe, I think he would be absolutely incredible. I think he's just wasted under a poor manager, an aging team, and a team that just puts Neymar first. Neymar isn't even their best player. Like,
Neymar is one of the most overrated players in world football right now.
He is 100%
average at best. You put him in an English side, or not an English side, an English Premiership side, he'd probably be playing for like Crystal Palace or some shite like that.
Do you know what it is though, right? Is see when you like look across like the spectrum of football, Messi and Ronaldo are so good that we've been
anyone else seems inferior.
Spoiled that nobody's ever going to probably compare to them for another 20, 30
That's
years.
A penalty.
That's a penalty up there. Oh,
It is indeed. Oh,
I thought
he's
I
pointed
didn't-
at the spot. And then, no,
Oh, I hope PSG score now and it goes back for a penalty up the other end with VAR. That would be beautiful.
whoa.
Be the case.
Oh, yeah. Big Choupo-Moting.
They're just fucking shite.
Send it up the other end for a penalty. I want to have another look at that.
Big Choupo-Moting nearly scored.
For Stoke to
He's had a mad.
PSG.
Oh
I
my
want to
god,
see
he's
the
totally
penalty.
fucked that.
That's a penalty.
He doesn't touch the ball. That's a Stonewall
Stonewall
penalty.
penalty.
That's a Stonewall penalty.
That
I take
is-
it they're not using VAR at all.
No, they are. VAR's there. How's that not a penalty? He's nowhere near the ball.
He's gone over the top of the ball playing the player.
How the...
He's
This
not
is
even
a-
got the ball eventually. Like, he's
This
just
is a
not got the ball
massive
at all.
problem. This is a massive problem with VAR, is that it's still subjective and human error still
Aye.
exists. Like,
That's why we're not getting it in Scotland, I think. It's just a massive cost for what it will essentially still be human error and will still be the old firm getting every fucking thing.
do you know the thing is, you could put it in Scotland, no problem,
Sook on that.
because you could literally just use, like, so see in ice hockey, there is one camera view, and all that happens is they come over to the side, like in the Elite Ice Hockey League in Britain, they come over to the side, they look at a laptop and they go, aye, okay, I missed that call, that was wrong, bang, there you
Look how
go.
many times it's happened though,
Like-
5 players.
Like, genuinely, all they would need is a live stream that was feeding that could play replays to the referee from the camera that's already there recording the game. That's all they need. We could have it in,
Aye.
but you don't need to go away to like all these other refereeing teams and stuff. Send it to the guy on the pitch and let him make his mind up.
Aye. You just have the camera angles, which we all have, and you just let it
Exactly.
to the guy in the middle. Because honestly, as well, who
The
is
BBC
the
are there
deciding
anyway
factor?
in sports scene. Why can't the Premiership teams
Aye.
just use that?
Who's the deciding factor with VAR? Is it the boy upstairs or is it the boy in the pitch?
It depends on if the guy on the pitch goes to look at the monitor.
That
it's
should be a
him.
free kick to Bayern as well.
If he doesn't,
What a fucking waste of a free kick, though, by the way.
then it's the boy sitting wherever he's sitting.
Aye, the fact is as well, the fact that they're anonymous in the VAR box, wherever the fuck they are in England, I think that's the problem as well.
Sitting at Stockley
Like, there's
Park.
no visual there's no visual accountability for
He's done
the
fuck
VAR
all the whole
officers.
game, by the way, Thomas Muller.
Do you know the
Thomas
thing
Muller's
is?
still in the park and he's done fuck all.
Do you know the thing is? They
Aye.
got it so right.
That's brilliant.
VAR was done so right at the World Cup because they only intervened when it was clear and obvious, and the referees looked at everything and it was solved in a matter of minutes. Now,
Aye.
if my big toe's offside, it's not a where's the advantage in my big toe being offside? There's no advantage in that at all. It should only be for clear and obvious mistakes and things that clearly give you an advantage. And that doesn't exist when your big toe's offside. That's so stupid.
The thing is,
I'll
as
be
well,
glad
that
when
was
it
clear and
goes
obvious and it never fucking
Gave it,
intervened.
yeah. I'll be glad when the ref blows the full-time whistle. Come on. Blow it. Let Man City light lose.
Ooh-wee.
There we
And
go.
that's
Full time.
Yes! Bayern!
And
Get
just like
up,
that, all the masks have disappeared.
Aye.
Get up, you PSG.
Full time. PSG 0, Bayern 1. I mean, I don't think there was actually anyone alive that would have forecasted a PSG win.
PSG are a Diddy club and always will be. They're just a Diddy
Where's
club
this
that
guy
got
with the Thomas
billions.
Tuchel replies?
Aye. How good is Thomas Tuchel now, mate? Told
So,
you.
what did you think of the game? I thought it was a load of shit.
It was utter
Dreadful.
bollocks. It was one of the most boring finals I've ever seen in my life.
I've walked through the Ruaraidh Stadium and seen Sunday League teams play
You've
better
seen the
than
Glens
this.
get pumped 7-1 by Hella Beef, and it was better than this.
Bayern Munich are European champions.
This was up there with the Spain v Holland final in the World Cup 2010.
Spain v Holland at least had Nigel de Jong.
Was that the Robin Van
Xabi
Persie,
Alonso
like,
or whoever it was?
was that Robin Van Persie, like salmon heater?
No, that was
that was the 2014.
2014 World Cup. That was, what was it, 5-1 or something it finished.
5-1, yeah.
Motherwell Celtic was a worse fight. What won? Betfred Cup or the Scottish Cup?
I don't care, to be honest. I really don't care. But as a neutral, this was a shocking final.
Yeah, and do you not think when there's, like, see how there's been no British teams here? Like, the media built up last year, Tottenham, Liverpool, like it was the next best thing since sliced bread. They've done nothing for this
That
final.
was also an awful final.
Aye.
They've done nothing for this.
It was a goal in the 8th minute and a goal in the 82nd or something stupid like that.
Finals are only good when Messi or Ronaldo or a British team, mainly an English team, but a British team, are in the final, because that's the only time that they care.
Sevilla against Inter was good on Friday night, though.
Aye and no.
I know you don't really care about the Europa League, but
It's one of those where, regardless of the result, it means nothing. Like, the only time it means anything is when Arsenal's there.
True.
I wouldn't take the Europa League seriously. It's pish.
But it's a gateway into the Champions League if you win it.
Doesn't matter. I'd rather play the kids and let them get the experience of European football and focus on the league than try and win the Europa League. Let's face it, if you offered anyone who supports a team like down south or like a quote-unquote bigger team the opportunity to win the league or the Champions League, most of them would take the league.
Especially in England, every fucking Saturday.
The league's more competitive. The league's
There's more money winning the Premier League than the Champions League.
But that doesn't matter. The league's done over a longer period of time. So, like, 8 games means a lot more than 8. What's it, 8 games that you need to win? Overall, 6, 8, 10, 12 games max is all you have to win. But you can get away with winning 10 of them to win this. It doesn't mean the same.
Aye. Like, when you get to the knockout stages, you can win 1 out of every tie and still end up in the final.
Look at Portugal when they won the Euros.
They drew all three of their games.
They didn't win a game in 90 minutes. Period. They did not win a game in 90 minutes.
Aye.
And they won a European Cup. How is that?
That's not rewarding at all.
Like, I love going on like Scottish Cup runs and stuff, right? But if my team was in if Dunfermline were in the Premiership, I would 100% take winning the league over winning the Scottish Cup.
Oh, aye.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, so the Champions League, as good as it is, and as much money as there is in it and stuff, who cares? Give me a league title over that any day of the week.
And on that wrist-slitting note, let's move to a slightly more positive topic.
You got any ideas?
How about a bit of Aka Corner?
No, we don't have any actors on.
Or... Oh, wait. Never mind. Give me a minute. I really should have thought of this beforehand.
Uh-oh.
You'd love another... Are you a Tottenham fan?
Or how about...
Tottenham fan?
How about this? Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, he's not. I was going to say.
Oh, no!
Coxie realising the title has changed. What's the title now?
Oh no. The roast of Skizzle.
That's been up there since about half time.
Oh man.
This is why you don't give me admin privileges.
I gave you that in confidence. But anyway, on that note, I think we're going to call it there because I've got stuff to do. I've got a video to
that
edit.
bombshell, as Jeremy Clarkson famously said.
Yes. But thanks for coming on again, boys. Next time we're going live will be Wednesday for the Celtic versus Ferencváros game in the Champions
Probably
League.
going to be better
Another
than that.
household name.
Be better
Yeah.
than that, but
Aye. But aye.
We're going to Pepe's, lads. We're not going to.
we're going to Pepe's. We'll get a better night than you.
True.
Awesome.
And yeah, guys, we'll see you very
4
soon.
0. 4 0.